Hello, everyone. Welcome to GTA 5. Yes, we are back. We are ready with, well, some more chaos. You know how it works. There is going to be racing. There'll be some normal racing. There'll be some random racing. We've got a new opponent circuit for you this evening. Hopefully, I will get some luck in the random races. We will see how it pans out. We've got an unusual selection of cars going on. Sometimes we have a themed selection of cars at the start of these. Sometimes we do not. I just realised the Elgato sound was turned off. I don't know why that was, but it was. Yeah, it's an interesting selection. Of course, there is a pickup truck for us to. I say to like it's kind of the Cyclone style truck. Not quite. Ewan's tried to build a Cyclone one out of it. I would like this as a normal truck. I'm not going to lie. I would like to have the option to have this as a not drift one. I don't know if there is a way to turn it into a not drift one, but because I do quite like, and I like the vehicle. I just don't want a drift car, basically. Here we go. All right, a new track. One that none of us know. Apparently, it's a relatively short lap, so is going to be one car per lap. If you would like to join, you are more than welcome to. And to do so, you need to send a message to Ewan, whose game tag I cannot scroll down to. There we go. There's Ewan's game tag alongside where we have highlighted. Send Ewan a message, and Ewan will try and get you connected. In your message to Ewan, include a fact about the 1985 Brabham BT54 F1 car. There we go. I'm trying to remember. There's a Brabham that I really like, and I can't remember whether it's that one. Is it a Brabham? I'm going to have a look, because I'm trying to remember my... I think it's the one that came... either after, or there's I call it the Triangle Formula 1 car. Tie-Dye will probably know the one I mean, because it's the same colours, it's very similar. But there's a very angular, triangular looking Formula 1 car. I'm pretty sure it was a Brabham, but I don't remember which one it was. Because I don't know Formula 1 cars very well. Hopefully Tie-Dye will remember and know what I mean about. Is it the 83 was the dark car? Honestly, you could be right. You could be right. Yeah. I've taken pictures of it at Goodwood. I was just having a flick through on Wikipedia. Might have been 52, maybe. Scrolling back through, so I got very distracted immediately. Yeah, I think it might be the 52 that I'm thinking of. I remember seeing it at Goodwood and thought it was really, really cool. But yeah, there we go. I digress. I don't know much about 80s Formula 1 cars. my knowledge of them. Yeah, I think it's the 52. I think is the one I'm thinking of. It was just it just looked really cool. So there we go. I digress. But yes, send facts about the 54 that I do know nothing about at all. Because why not? Why not give Ewan some car facts? Casca, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 18th month. A road car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support for 18 months. Also, Blanco, thank you very much for the resubscription. Oh, Casco was saying don't murder Ewan. I will try and not murder Ewan. I can't make any promises, but I will try and not murder Ewan. Sorry, I was not sat at the right angle whatsoever. But there we go. Blanco, thank you for the resub for the 41st month. It's a lot of months. Thank you so much for the continued support. It is very much appreciated indeed. Drake, thank you for the bits. Say, praise the cube. The cube was a normal oval tonight, please. I don't even know if I still have. I don't think I liked that track. I can't remember it. There's a reason why I don't go to it very often. So, I cannot remember that one. But yeah, there we go. I might still have it saved somewhere. Harlequin, thank you for the bits. Say, I hope Ewan gets a tractor just for the giveaways. I agree. I agree. We hope Ewan gets a tractor because it would be funny after yesterday. This is the track. Looks relatively straightforward. Gonna guess a lot of Sky Circuit. It's just like it's a straightforward, relatively short lap track that we're going to be doing some random. I think it is a random car race to start with. Pony's normally pretty good at not having the real worst stuff, so there might not be completely terrible things available. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, it is time. It is time to go racing once again. GTA, how are we going to how are we going to be with the luck tonight? please be kind. Can you please be kind? That would be nice. Start as we mean to go on, or get all the terrible luck out of the way immediately. That would be a good idea. Just, you know, one or the other is kind of what we're gonna aim for, right? GTA, do you reckon you can do that? That's a solid start. Might even be mine. I think I have one of these. I keep meaning to sort my garage out every stream, and I only remember 5 minutes before the stream starts. Very professional, I am aware, but Mika's off to a start. There's a limo that's not moved. Oh, okay. Ghost mode's always a little bit janky. Well, I'm sorry for the poor for the baller that got stuck in the middle of that, but there was very little that I was going to be able to do in there. We were just kind of stuck alongside things. Okay, we are clear of 7th place. Honestly, as I said, for a first lap, this is a solid vehicle. This is pretty good. Oh, I like the transformer in the middle of the arena. Ooh, a little bit wide there. We'll get away with it. We'll get past the Menacer, or I think it's Menacer. The Night Shark thing, slightly different thing. Just the buses. The buses are the habanero. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse because, well, as we can see here, Doyle with a drift car is going on. Valentine is also having some handling related issues. Oh, Golden Piggy's got a Dakar truck. We're up into 4th place, and none of the 3 cars ahead of me are particularly good. So the Habanero is actually going to, you know, be relatively solid for us here. We can have the Super Diamond be decent for Slipstream. Oh, okay, we asked a bit too much of that car there. We have lost out. That was mostly through, well, a lot of that was through my incompetence. Some of it was we were always going to lose out to those. What is going on with that limo? Why is there a bike there? You're not supposed to be there. I have a feeling. I think the limo, oh, we got a surfer. The driver of the limo disconnected, and it's now an AI is in that car, and it doesn't know what to do. Well, we enjoyed some good vehicles while it lasted, and we've then been surfered, which is up there amongst the worst of the vehicles. I mean, I think it's about as bad as we get on the 5M. It's terrible. Hello, van. You're much faster than I am. Can I have some slipstream, please? No? Okay. With a tiny little bit. Yeah, like the hills are terrible for this. The hills are really going to hurt it on the climb. Oh, there's a ramp truck having problems. We were up there with that group not so long ago. I do quite like... I like this track. I think this is a good track. I like the fact that as you're kind of like looping around here, you can see cars in front and cars behind. You can see what's going on with the pack. That's quite fun. It's quite cool. But yeah, this thing is so bad. This thing is so bad. Thank you, Fred. It's the fastest I've gone this lap. Okay, a Glendale is... It's not strong, but It is slightly... Oh, Longbow. Longbow bus service is in full effect. I mean, I did not want... I was pushed into that one by a minivan. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Longbow. I wanted to give you more space. I was not allowed to give you more space in that one. Also, weirdly, that bus should not have... How did you manage that? How did you even manage to do that? Where were you going? Like, how... You're so far off on the inside of the circuit and proceeded to wipe me out while doing that stupid manoeuvre. I just don't understand what the thought process was there. It's not... It started fairly well, and then it has just gone worse and worse. Oh, someone's winkies come out. We've at least got a Vagrant now, which is semi-quick. There should be something, at least, to help close up some ground. I mean, it's not by no means the best vehicle. Considering what we have had so far, this is a pretty good car. We will run down here. We're going to catch up to her. Oh, there's a tank. Sure, Mute has got a tank. Well, I mean, we were racing Mute. Mute was up in the front group for a while, so Mute's had a bit of a bad time. A tank will do that, to you in general. We're going to climb up to 14th. It was a solid enough lap. And Doyle has been bulldozed. I mean, this thing, nothing special, but it, again, is not as bad as the Surfer was. Oh, that's very laggy. I don't know where it's going to go. Makes it very... it's Mika a lap down. Oh, Mika's caught... Okay, so having had a... Mika's actually done quite a good job of catching up, all things considered. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. Oh, that was very close, whatever that was. It's Ewan with an Insurgent. We're going to go around the outside. Golden Piggy's also on the bus service. We are going to get by them. The drift car will fight back. Oh, hello. Nero Custom. That will do very nicely. Thank you. That's going to work. I'm not surprised Shadow's disconnected. We did see quite a lot of lag going on. Cora's trying to push a bulldozer. That's not going to do much. Right, that is a lap. Car ahead of me is a lap down. Any vehicles in front of me are a long way in front. We haven't even seen any of them. They are miles clear of us. So we're going to have a good lap, but we are going to probably still end up in 9th. Oh dear. Okay. We also went... Oh, okay, I can drive through that bush. Sorry, I didn't think that bush was drive-throughable. That's why I went wide. Yeah, I assumed we couldn't drive through that. Oh, there's some more slow stuff up ahead. It's not good for me, but it is better than Liam's and Danger Man's vehicles. Oh, I don't have sirens. Disappointing. I was going to bleep the sirens, but I don't have them. But again, Danger Man had a pretty strong race to start with, has fallen apart a little bit. There is Bim giving Doyle a push. Is more likely to be able to push than, I think it was a Wagner Cora was in, but whatever high performance cars it was. We're going to run a little bit wide through there. We get away with it though. We will continue to run around here. So Cruiser is the next car we are looking for. Oh, Rolly Rumpo. Rolly Rumpo is not the vehicle for this. The Rolly Rumpo is going to be scary on these hills. I can tell you that much. Please be the car I'm trying to chase down for position. I don't actually know if you are. No, you are not. Okay, Cruiser's a long way in front. Ewan is the car we've got to worry about. That is... Really the horn the Rumpo has normally? That's a terrible horn. But it's fine. There is Cora. There's still Bim trying to push Doyle forward. We will again struggle to get the car turned in for that corner like a muppet. Come on, we got one more lap. Formula 1 car to end. Or the turbo thrust bike, whatever the thing's called. Is power thrust? Is that the really fast bike? That would be nice. It is a Formula 1 car! I didn't expect you to listen. How very kind of you. well, IndyCar, but, you know, close enough. Let's go. We may have a chance of getting higher than 7th place. Whoa. I don't know who I'm racing for position. Unfortunately, they were too wide in a really awkward spot, which we have not been able to really do much about. We will boot it down here, but it's going to be 5th for us. I'm not sure who was for what position in all of that. It was Drake that we were beating to the line on that one. I mean, yeah, 4-wheel or IndyCar, open-wheeled car at the end. Funnily enough, going to be monstrously quick. It was going to be monstrously quick. Cat is going to take victory from Gliska in that one. Salmon 3rd, Cruiser 4th. Considering we had some pretty garbage vehicles, 5th is not a bad recovery. After the first 2 laps were good, it went downhill quickly and then climbed up quickly. Drake will be 6th out of KHFC, then Border, Danger Man and Will would round out the top 10. Mute just missing out. Yeah, Danger Man and Mute were towards the front, got a bit unlucky later on in that one. Yeah, Longbow was unlucky with with some of the vehicles in that. It just did not go Longbow's way. Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying had all the good cars that race, and then final lap gave a Chernobog. That'll do it. That will do it. Yeah, Chernobog on that circuit. I mean, Chernobog's never good. That circuit is really going to be a difficult one. Blanco, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the gift. Erraticus, thank you very much for the donation. Saying donation bar, excessive decimal removal service reporting in. Thank you very much. I still don't know why Streamlabs has been doing that. Very bizarre, but it has. But yeah, it is strange. It is strange. TG fan, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 18th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Saying hello, Alex. 18 months already, and many more. Have a great evening to you in chat. Oh, thank you very much for the continued support and everything, and yeah, hopefully for many more months to come. Jack Skellyboy, thank you very much for the resub for the 6th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Saying here to more chaos, silliness, and good racing, and silly buckets. There will be that. There will be that. Oh, we're going for a long. Kliska is in charge of this lobby, I should point out. We're going for a long race. That's fine. That's fine. We can see how this goes. Now there are a couple of spaces. We'll try and get people in. I think we'll be trying to get Mika back in. But yeah, if you want to take part, you can send a message to Ewan, whose game tag eludes me currently. Where has Ewan gone? Wait a minute, Ewan's disconnected again. Oh, at the very bottom of the list, you will find Ewan, Ewan's game tag, or you can find it in the pinned message on Twitch. But yeah, send Ewan a message. You need to be on Xbox. You need the enhanced version of the game, and Ewan will try and get you connected to this one. GTA is GTA, and sometimes it doesn't work very well. Is honestly probably the best way to sum it up. Yeah, it might work, it might behave, it might not. Mike the engineer, thank you for the bits as well, saying any chance of the where's it gone? I've lost it. Any chance of the random race with the tugboats? Possibly. We'll see. we will see. We have done that one relatively recently, so we'll probably not redo it on this week. But it is a very good, and it's a very fun circuit, a very good sort of silly track. I think it's the only time where I've had one of those races, you know, had tugboats turn up in races and had it actually being really good fun, even if you get screwed with a tugboat, because the ability of the tugboats to cause chaos is great. So yeah, well done Longbow for making a track featuring tugboats and sailing boats. It's actually quite good fun, even when you're getting completely screwed over by them. Right, it's a alright start. again, this is one of those. I spy a lot of supercars around that are, yeah, going to be pretty fast. We are not competing with them, but we've also not got the we've not got the scooter or the air tug. Oh, it's about to go out ghost mode. Nonsense is potentially happening. It is rather crowded around here. Yeah, it was going to happen. It was going to happen when a supercar got spun in there. Not really much I can do, annoyingly, in that. We were just trying to stay out of trouble. Trouble's going to find you eventually. Oh man, just watch a big accident up ahead. If you do run wide here and you get on the ice, you are going to be in trouble. There is not a huge amount you can do. Yeah, unfortunately, a not great car quite a long way down in the pack. Never going to be good. Started at the front with the Impaler would have been alright, because you would have lost some places, but you would have got away with it. Far down in the pack, just going to be chaos. Right, what will we change into? What is it going to be, game? It's going to be not good. We're going from not good. We're going from very mediocre to not good is probably the better way of putting it. This one, Paradise, is really, really quite poor. I mean, we might be lucky if we can be a bit sneaky and sit in the slipstream of the Impaler in front and have that just drag us around the lap. It'll help me get some lap time out of the Paradise. It'll get me as good of a lap time out of the Paradise as I can get out of it, essentially. That's what we're going to have to go for. Oh, I spy somebody. Oh, and an air tug. And that would be Doyle. KHFC has flipped a Nero, which is unfortunate. This goes to the lead of the race. We are in 20th place. Yeah, I've got no steering. I'm not going to be able to outturn a Revolter or turn anywhere near the capabilities of a Revolter. Right. This is not a great bike, but I think this circuit's so twisty, all bikes are basically going to be pretty strong here. Because it might lack straight line speed and it might not be as fast accelerating as some, but it's still got bike levels of grip. So yeah, we will probably make up some time even with not very good bikes here. Can we duck underneath that? We can. That will just slide out wide. We will, I say, floor it down here. Trying to spot a gap in between all of these having their own various issues. We found a gap. We found somewhere to aim with the bike to make the most of it. It was a solid lap around there. Oh, Chameleon. My Chameleon, I believe. Whoa. Too much oversteer through that first corner. Not ideal. Now Cruz is going to have the fun of a bike. Yeah, bikes are good fun around this track. Oh, it's a crash for a supercar. Now, we will outrun that dirt bike in a straight line. Valentane's on a Fagio of some description. We will try, or we'll get past that neatly. There's Ewan in a Ripley. Can we go for a pass? We can. There's a dirt bike on the outside. It doesn't matter. Oh, Liam's fallen over. We're up into the top 10 now. Kalahari is going to make us go the long way around, which is fine, and we will do that. Cruz is trying to go there. Do a wheelie. Right, we are up into 8th place. We've got a Landstalker, not ideal. Mute's got a tank, though. We will be better off than a tank. Like, that's a given. We can... Oh! Okay, well, we can duck to the inside. We do not have the speed of a Batmobile. Although the Batmobile will be finding it difficult to utilise the rocket boost. It will be able to use it in a couple of places, but only in a couple of places. Because it's such a twisty circuit. Things like the rocket Voltic and so on will not be as useful here as some other tracks. It is just how it goes. We have a car behind us because they've got the slipstream trails going on. They're going to catch a little bit. The Landstalker is not very fast, but we may still hold on to 8th place. Honestly, could have been a lot worse that lap. We're going to lose. Cora's a lap down. Okay, so Golden we are racing, Cora we are not. Oh, see, that's what it could have been. Well, there is a bulldozer. We're not that much faster. Well, let's say we're not that much faster. Of course we are, but clinging on to a top 10 is going to be difficult here. Now, I'm not going to say... I'm going to say probably impossible. We're probably going to end up around 13th or 14th would be my guess. possibly further back, depending on how many of the cars back there are supercars. Brady is gonna get past. We can use the gravity a little bit here to help us. Ravine is having a bad time. Come on, Journey. Okay, it's a little understeer. It's a bit understeery through there. Funnily enough, who would have thought it? Cat is trying to go around the outside. Danger Man gives us a bump. We have basically ended up around where I expected us to end up. Gliss gives us a lap ahead of it. Well, yeah. I mean, Will's got a lawnmower. Bim's gone adventuring. Our Danger Man is a lap up as well. Christ. I mean, we've had a pretty poor race if we're lapped already. We're only on lap 7 and we're lapped. And we're 12th. Like, that shows you how good a race some others have been having in comparison to me. Okay, Drake's going for that one. Yeah, I mean, we did see it appearing just about in time. Wasn't by a huge amount, but yeah, we all got away with it. That is the bit that matters. I presume we're racing the free crawler. It's too much of it. Unfortunately, through there, yeah, we are racing. Well, both of these we're racing. Just got a bit greedy coming off that corner. Longbow is going to go flying past with that. Crusader doesn't help us, although KHFC is also in something terrible. Drake's pedalling away. I don't know if I'm racing the garbage truck. We are in significantly... I think we're actually a lap up on that as well, so I'm not going to feel bad. If you're a lap down and you're in a dump truck, I'm not going to feel bad about that one. Still outside the top 10. There's a lot of tanks have turned up today. I got so much slipstream. I was on the brakes for so long, I just could not get it to stop. There was just no stopping that. It just wanted to go. Ravine is having a terrible time. But yeah, we just had so much speed in that braking zone, it just couldn't get the Crusader to stop whatsoever. Alright, come on, game. That's better. I mean, it's not... Oh, hey, Bim. And then bye, Bim. Bim with a drift car. Immediately. Right. Let's go. We will get past you. We'll get past the drift car. Now, I believe that Bodie is for position. Will has not got much further with the old lawnmower. Thought about sending it to the inside, but I don't think that's quite close enough to be alongside there. We will instead carry way too much speed down there. There is Ewan having a look to the inside. Yeah, the truck's been kind of annoying. It's just been in the right place to block us at every turn. Come on. Cora's had an off. We will, not do anything this lap. This lap's kind of gone. The best bet we might have is if we can get slipstream from Longbow. Even then, that's still going to be faster than we are. So we are going to slip back as Salmon has a rocket bike, and that will go by. I don't know if that's in... Don't know where it is. I see a lap down. Hey. Yeah, go-kart's probably not too bad around here. Like, again, top speed on them sucks, but you don't need a top speed around here because you will be relatively quick in these twisty parts. Cora's gone wide down there. We've seen a lot of cars do that. Bim has overtaken me and then fallen back so many times in this race. But, there's still a set up in third because, they're lucky and they get a lot of their personal vehicles. Okay, we have got a personal car of mine and a relatively good one at that. It's not exactly the fastest that we can get, but it's probably the best we've had this race, really. Longbow... Longbow's just not having a time of it either. It's gone from bad to ever so slightly better, but still pretty garbage. That's sliding around, and we will go past... Of course, what else would the game possibly think to do there than have the car wildly spiralling out of control, and it's naturally going to land in front of me. We might pass Ewan here on the run to the line. Oh, Will has finally made it across the line and can get out of the, what's it called? Lawnmower. Unfortunately, I've immediately gone and got into a rat rod, which, while cool, is very slow. I guess Fred was for position. I mean, we're not as bad as that. Again, the fact of the matter is I'm sat in 13th having had a terrible race. But that's still 13th out of 30. that's still... Yeah. It's quite impressive how bad other races must be going. Ewan is playing around with the Blazer Aqua there. It will be quicker than me in the corners. Oh, okay, well apparently we don't drive over that. Well, that's good to know. Sorry, Danger Man, not intentional, but I was fully expecting to just drive over that, but no, we just stopped dead. So that's fun. I mean, Danger Man is still in the lead by a fair margin, so, you know. Oh, and now we're in an FQ2. It's been a very middle of the road. Ewan has an Emperor. Fantastic. That is the sort of thing we'd like to see. Yes. Come here, Ewan. I want to overtake you. Golden Piggy, are you for you're fourth? You're unimportant to me in this race. There is someone on. Oh, that is the disconnecting. Disconnecting person that the AI is taking control and just got out and ran away and left a bus in the middle of the road. So that's fun. Right. I mean, we're not going to make that corner at that point, so we'll just take a jump and be done with it. We're trying to navigate our way through some traffic. There's a big gaggle of cars. We know it's Ewan and Valentine that we're racing at the moment. June. This is usable for a final vehicle. I believe it is the final vehicle, or are we 2 laps down? We might have been 2 laps down. Yeah, okay, we are 2 laps down. Oh, bloody hell. I'm trying not to crash into stuff around us, but very difficult when you've got so many very vastly different cars and we're all trying to avoid each other and trying to avoid, causing chaos. We've at least got nicely through there. Ewan will probably think that Coquette is faster than a buggy, and I normally would say it is, but the buggy's done quite well. We've managed to make the most of some slipstream. Right, final lap. What are we going to get? Come on, game. You can... I mean, it's not the worst thing you could have given me, but it's not great. Nitro, we are racing for position. If we can get to that... Oh, I've been too brave over there. Trying to cut the corner a bit too much. I think we're clear of Ewan. Oh, on Border we are also racing for position. Okay, so this is all for like a top 10 kind of thing going on, which is not quite going to go our way, I don't think. We're going to get past one. Can we get past this one to the inside? We do, but it's only going to be 11th unless Salmon is for position in the Regina. No, don't spin the wheels up. Come on, get the slipstream. It's not for 10th, damn it. Oh. Bugger. If the Regina had been for 10th, that would have been glorious. But, yeah. I was never really going to be able to compete with a bike on the final final lap. However, yeah, like considering it was a bad selection of vehicles, I ended up 11th. We were 2 laps down in 11th. But that's still surprisingly good, considering considering how that one went. I'll take it. Danger Man obviously had a stunning race in that one. That is quite impressive how lucky that one must have been up at the front. But there we go. Where do I get to with reading of stuff? Eve the Cat, thank you very much for the for the donation. Saying, is there any game you would like a remake of? By the way, never stop making videos. Oh, well, thank you very much. I don't intend on, that's for sure. What would I like a remake of? Okay, I would have 2, but this would be very much on it as long as they kept it very similar to the original. I would say either Taco Race Driver or PGR4. I would love a modern take on PGR4. Because I still maintain it is one of the best games ever. And Taco Race Driver, I will always maintain, is one of the best sort of career modes for a racing game they ever made. And I mean, that one is very dated. Was very cool, really fun selection of cars and series and tracks and all of that good stuff. But yeah, is very dated. So yeah, one of those two. One of those two I would love to see a proper, well-made remake. And yeah, I doubt we're ever going to see those, unfortunately. But there we have it. Paul, thank you for the bits. Saying grenades are needed. Of course they are. What else could you possibly need? Level 80 wow, thank you for the bits. Saying greetings, Cassie and Dagon, and of course hello to you, Alex. Is it weird that FailRace videos of course more and more sillier? I mean, that is basically how it goes. Yeah. The soccer/football live the other day was the silliest thing I ever see. But good to watch. I do hope we get some cat commentary during a stream sometimes. I mean, you never know. You never know. All three of them are actually in here at the moment. Cass is on a pizza box, Eve is on the dog bed, and Dagon is on her cat tree. I say it's her cat tree. They can all use it, but she is the only one that goes on that tree. I don't know why either, but there you go. She does love it. But yeah, they might well make an appearance at some point. Eve was very loud this morning, very annoying. Like, she's lovely and everything. She's a very cute cat, but my God, if you have pets, you will know what I mean. You can love them, but they can sometimes drive you mad, and that was what she was doing today. So, yeah, there you go. We've gone here, but not for a little while, so let's go back here. Golden Piggy Negatives saying getting lapped in 5th in a 30-player lobby is a thing that happens, seemingly. Anyone fancy a casino? Yeah, there were some very, very lucky car selections for folks in that one. I mean, it is a short lap, so being lapped is more likely and everything. But it's a fun circuit. I like the track. I mean, it's a pwn track. They are normally pretty good. And yeah, sure enough, that was a good. Good track. Shady Brady, thank you for the resub for the 32nd month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Saying that was my bust. I disconnected halfway through my lap. Yeah, it's never helpful when that happens. You couldn't pick a worse vehicle to disconnect with whatsoever. Yeah, there we go. Drake, I think one needs to be told not to start a fight with a dozer with a tank. Well, yeah, I mean, dozers do beat everything. Dozers do beat everything. Paul, thank you for saying about a remake of Carmageddon. I mean, there was a relatively modern Carmageddon. Like, I'm pretty sure I am sure the modern remake or modern version of Carmageddon is much newer than Taco Race Driver, and is newer than PGR4 as well. So I say that's new enough, that's modern enough that I wouldn't say it needs a remake. It's good fun. I haven't gone back to play it in a while, but it is definitely good. Do enjoy it. It's very silly, but I did like it. Sir Juicer, thank you very much for the super chat. So our first time catching a live stream. Keep up the good work. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you have been able to make it to a live stream. I hope you are enjoying this one. If you would like to take part, there are a couple of spaces left. To do so, you need to send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted on the screen at the moment, or you can find it in the pinned messages on Twitch. Send a message to Ewan. Ewan will try and get you connected to the game. It might be full. We will see if people are going to get connected properly or not. The sound one always think of it saying I'd love a remake of Death Track. A great cold and oldie. I don't know that game. I don't even know if I know the name. I can't say I recognize it. So I'm afraid, yeah, no input on that. That is not something that I know of. Harlequin, it's like a full-on remake of PGR with some additional cars. Like the Koenigsegg, I think is what you're going for there. That would be a win for me. Yeah, like a remake of PGR just with some maybe additional cars and so on. Yeah, PGR 4, fantastic. Fantastic. I wonder if the servers still work. Probably not. But yeah, that was a top-notch game. Right, we are almost all ready to go here. This will be a one-make race. What shall we race here? Let's go with some sedans. Why not? We'll just have a nice, bright, sunny day ready for some racing here. Relatively long lap around this track. I will say be careful through the first couple of corners at the start. It's quite a long track. It is difficult to... Actually, it's difficult to overtake. You've got to be a bit patient. You've got to be a bit patient with your overtaking around here. I'm going to say this, and no one's going to listen to me, but I'm going to say it anyway. And hopefully, someone will. But you do need to be a little bit careful and a little bit patient with your overtaking. We may or may not get going. I don't know. The game... is, yeah, well, I'm just going to make sure. Normally all this stuff is on working by default. Okay. I was kind of expecting that was going to happen. Alright, let us begin. Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled car salute to you from chat. I think, as Turbo said, I think it's the Absol car. I think we'll be in the Chavos or whatever it is. Now people have said it, I vaguely remember racing that here. And sure enough, it is. Okay, that's not a bad option whatsoever. Now, this is not a random race. We're not going to be changing cars or anything like that, of course. This will be just a normal straight up race. Someone else with wanted levels on for any of these tracks would be fun. Normally, not really. There are a few specifically designed tracks which are entertaining, having wanted levels on. But for a lot of these, you simply wouldn't even they wouldn't even affect anything. The wanted levels wouldn't do anything. Police would never turn up. You'd never get them because you simply couldn't. But yeah, they do not normally add anything. However, there are some exceptions. We've had some tracks that are quite good fun. When you have some wanted levels going on. I tried to sneak a little bit too much to the inside to avoid chaos. Thankfully, I only crashed... Well, I didn't really crash myself. We got a little bit up in the air, but not too bad. Yeah, not really been able to make the progress on that one that I wanted particularly. There is a kerfuffle on the outside. We're going to have to be a little bit careful through here. Hopefully we can get a good run up the hill, use a little bit of curb boost. No one seems to have got any slipstream going on, so we are going to make the most of the run there. It's a bounce off the wall for car ahead. Oh, and it looks like Salmon smacked the wall even harder than I did and spun across the track. That corner there is a difficult one. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, that corner there is also one that does tend to cause some problems. Unfortunately, we just had a semi-track blocking accident going on. Now, I think we might be far enough away, if we don't have cars directly behind us, I should be able to catch up to the group ahead, I think, relatively easily, because I can go full attack through these corners, not having to worry about lifting or being careful of where other cars are while they're battling each other. That will, generally speaking, make my lap times fairly fast. Of course, that does rely on me not crashing. Oh, bloody hell. It does rely on that not happening as well. I think I was trying to get off the racing line. Unfortunately, not really. We're probably better on the outside there, but never mind. We've got we've lost some time. It's not the end of the world. Now, let's get some slipstream on the exit here. And it's not doing anything. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. It will be trying... so it's going to try and be quick through this first section, but it's difficult to pass through this first section. Even if you are quick, trying to get alongside and pass someone is easier said than done. We will, though, get more speed on the exit there, and that will do the job. We're up into 14th place. I would not want to go for that pass particularly. We've got a better run up the hill anyway, so that's why I don't really like going for that pass through there. What on earth plan was that? I'm clearly alongside you. You can't just turn in on your normal line when there's a car alongside you. Yeah, you've got to go wider at that point, and because if you turn in when you've got a car 3/4 of the way alongside you, what you're going to do is dump yourself off. I will be honest, I'm surprised how cleanly we managed to dump that car off the track. It works very nicely for me, because we didn't really lose any time on that. Now, I don't want to be side-by-side going into this chicane with someone, because side-by-side into here is really a bad idea. You're much better off doing what I did a little bit there. You want to get a good run on the exit, which is what we did. We've made that to good effect. Vinko kind of lost out a bit there. Oh, Gliska is spun round in the middle of the track, but we all get through there. We've got a good run. Salmon got... we had a good run. Salmon also had a good run and went for the similar line that we did. The orange car didn't realise there was going to be Salmon having a look to the inside. Into the final turn we go. Unfortunately, we can't really open the corner up how we want to, because there's too many cars about here. It is a lot of cars around here. Barreling down towards turn 1, we're going to be in a difficult spot to really do all that much. My hope is that we can at least stay ahead of Valentine through here by just carrying momentum, but I don't think we're quite going to get away with that one. Through this part, we are not. And in doing so, well, we've kind of let Gliska through a little bit. I'm hoping we can get a good run down here, which we have done now. So we will retake the place from Gliska. We will find our way past Valentine there as we run up the hill, use a bit of the old curb boost through there. We had a lot of speed actually through that section. With any luck, if we can get a draft from the orange car here, which we have done, they might try to shuffle us across there, but it won't matter because we got so much speed down there. I mean, yeah, it was a bit of a... not a great amount of space to the inside for a pass there. We've got away with it in that. We have survived that. I'm going to be ahead as we go into the chicane, which is important. Okay, not quite a flat out. I had a lift. I was wondering whether we could go faster through there, but I mean, you might be able to get it flat at the exact perfect angle, but I don't know. I don't think the car's got enough grip. We gave it a good try. Mute's got past. I don't care too much because I'm more than happy to work with Mute here, and if we work together, leapfrogging each other, we will work our way forward and join in this league group. So I don't really want to slow Mute down particularly. I don't know if Mute's going to have enough time to get a slipstream pass into turn 1. What I don't want to do is end up losing time battling. Right. Yeah, a bit like this. It's not quite what we wanted to do. I was hoping Mute was going to be further clear as we go through this section. But it'll still work. It'll still work because what we can do is get a half-decent run through here. Hope for a draft. I mean, we're basically in the lead group now. Either way, we are there or thereabouts. Get the big slingshot on the exit. Mute's gone to the outside. Whoa! We've gone to the inside, and it was just not quite far enough through. Oh, I thought we were going to get ahead. I took a gamble that we were going to be clear of that, and we weren't. It was very close to being clear, but we just clipped the front of that car. Not the yellow's car fault at all. That one there is all very much on me. I gambled that we were going to have the slipstream to get past on that one, and we just didn't. We have got a good slingshot through here. and we can then deprive Valentine of some curb boost on the on that one. And that's one more lap after this. Yeah, we should have been a little bit more patient, but alas, we were not. Oh, Liam's had an off through there. It's a notoriously difficult corner. We are turning up with a whole lot of pace there. There was a gap. We very much made the most of it through there. Mutes ended up out wide. I don't quite know what happened to Mute. Is there a chance for us to get to the lead pack? Maybe. It's gonna be close. Oh, Vinco's gone very deep in the final corner. Alright, this is the lead pack now. Pretty much it's a line of cars. It's just an entire line of cars going into turn 1 here. Oh, hay bales, that would be an annoying way to end this. It's been a slight scruffy race from me. Oh, there's been some unfortunate stuff we can avoid, but we're almost in the fight. I'm going to catch up here, but you're not going to get a pass into that. Not at the speed we're going and the distances we're at. Too far back to do anything up here. Mind the bushes, because they will ruin your day if you aren't careful. Oh, Fishy rubbed the wall. Slowed down Golden as well. We will absolutely make the most of that opportunity down there. Now, the blue car's gone very deep. That'll work out nicely for me. We don't really have to deal with fighting it. We can just get past with better run on the exit. We will then get past the man of danger. We got a good run on Sam, and we are up to the lead group now. We're up to the lead group, but it's 3 wide heading into the chicane. Longbow made contact with Ewan. We've actually got a good drive up the hill. It's 4 wide now. Cat's in the middle. Ewan's going to lose out in all of this. We're still side by side with Gliska through that. We do not want to yield through here if we can help it. We're going to get past anyway down this section. I know there's cars to the inside. We've got cars both sides of us now. Salmon's going to give us a push because he's not got anywhere else to go at the moment. Drake's gone to the outside. Danger Man's all the way to the inside. Gliska's going to go to the middle here as we go 4 wide into the final corner. Drake got contact from the outside and got tipped into us, and we are going to end up second, pretty much. We're going to push Gliska across the line. Good stuff. That was a pretty manic end to that race. That was a lot of cars within a very small bit of road right there. I mean, the top 15 were covered by 3 seconds. That's pretty close. That's pretty close indeed. Yeah, Gliska the fastest lap of the race. I'll take second. It was a pretty poor race overall from me. However, we did get there when we needed to. But yeah, that final corner was just madness. The final corner was pure madness. I do thank Salmon, who gave me a hell of a bump draft down that straight. That was very helpful. Admittedly, I don't know if Salmon had many options as to where to go, because it was about 7 wide going into that corner. Salmon ended up 5th, which is not too bad. But yeah, that's... Madness. Gliska wins from me, Danger Man 3rd, then Ewan, then Salmon, then Drake, Cat, Shadow, Liam, and Mute rounding out the top 10. But yeah, it was very, very close in that race. It's a fun track. It is a fun track, that one. And to be fair, the Chavos was pretty good entertainment to be racing. Cat, thank you for the bits. Saying Ewan gets drive for the race for doing a barrel roll and finishing 4th. Fair enough. I didn't see that one. Doesn't surprise me particularly, because yeah, it does happen. What do we want to drive? Sure, we'll go with some muscle cars. We'll go with whatever random weather. Always more entertaining. On the random weather, especially if you get sudden rain halfway through a race. Right, there we go. We may have one space. It might be full. I don't know if they're going to get connected or not. We will see. John, thank you for the station. Saying, love the chaos. Feel like we've not had the boost canal in the army base in a while. There's a reason for that. Because I hate it and I don't like driving it. Pretty much. So yeah, I don't even think I still have it at the moment. I think it might have been a random one. I think we've driven the random one at some point. But yeah, much prefer if we're going to do canals, prefer the tugboat trench one. That's the go-to one. Right, we also had 31 people connected for this one. But there we go, right. 5 laps with muscle cars. I don't know if it's going to be a fast one. I'm going to do 5 laps because I don't know if it's going to be a fast or slow muscle car. And if it's a slow muscle car, it could be a very long race around there. Merminator? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that one correctly, but thank you very much for the resubscription. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the support. Okay, Dominator FX. They're pretty good. I don't think it's crazy fast. I mean, it's one of those cars that if I get it in a random race, I'm happy enough. It's not going to, jump you up the leaderboard in a terrible race, but it's not going to drop you down the leaderboard. It's basically well, unless everyone's in supercars, but in general. But I don't know what it's like doing a single make race. I'm sure we've done it before around here. I just don't remember, pretty much. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Well. I did not quite pull the car across in time for that. Oh dear. We're already off to a not great start. And, well, I tried to back out of that one, and there's only so much backing out of that one that we could do. We've got a car. Okay, we've got a car on the inside, but I think we've kind of sorted it out through there. Yeah, we've escaped. We've escaped better. It was an absolute mess through there, but we have escaped better than a lot of the other cars. Now, we will have a great slingshot through that one. We will pass Valentine, we'll hopefully pass Nitro on the run up the hill, have a little lift, because you're going to get a load of oversteer if you're not careful. I think the bush is going to be meaner to these than it was to the Shabos. You do not want to hit the bushes. They will do mean things to your car. We will move ourselves up into 9th place in all of this and get stopped for hairpin. Don't run wide there. The rocks will ruin your day. That's fine. We've got one car behind us. We will make use of the curb. I don't know, if Drake is close enough, they may well come past. I can't do much to fight this going into the chicane, and as I said before, I would actually rather just... I would rather just lift and get a good exit, but I actually got the car unsettled through there, so it did not help whatsoever. Thankfully, not under any real pressure from behind. In the slipstream of the cars ahead are actually very quick into this corner. Might be able to get a good run through here. Get the slipstream. He's died. He's died at the point. Could have done with it working for us, but never mind. We wouldn't have really made much progress if there's too much traffic in front. So to make up lots of places into that final hairpin. I'm going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Can only end well. I'm just going to sit back here. Oh, okay. Well, a little bit slower through there than I was expecting. We do need to try and get a move done here if we can. If all else fails, I'll go for my favourite move, up the hill. That seems to be where we've been getting the majority of our passes. It's either been on the exit of this corner here, where we've got a good run, or it's been up the hill, where equally we've just got a really good run and have been able to make up a lot of ground. Oh, the bush grabbed my car. I think it did exactly the same to Drake's as well. It looked very similar crash. Just grabbed the car and pulled you to the side. This one up here is going to do similar things. I think Mute hit the signpost, and that has killed it. I'm going to guess, although I'm not sure because we couldn't see it, but I'm going to hazard a guess that Mute may have hit that signpost, or hit the bush and got dragged into the signpost is probably more likely. And unfortunately, nothing I could do about that one. Nothing Drake could do either, who was directly behind. Like, Drake put me round, but kind of wasn't going to know that there was going to be a stopped car there. It's going to be a bit of a recovery race again, isn't it? I mean, we were there or thereabouts. Unfortunately, yeah, this bit here, I don't know quite. We're going to have to sort this out. Oh, there's been a kerfuffle down there. We've got a great run. Go on, Mute. We're going to help you out because we want to kind of go as well. And if we push Mute forward, we can go. The Dominator can bump draft, it seems. As I don't know how much momentum we imparted to Mute, but progress was made in the direction we wanted it to be made. We have got some slipstream, but it's going to die too soon. Ewan's has also given up while directly behind. Valetain's to the outside going into the final corner. Valetain's going to try and cut across. Didn't really work. Carried way too much speed into that one. Valetain tried to dive across and get in front of us, but was just going way too quickly into that section to actually do anything useful. Oh, they're going to fire it around the outside of Mute, and Ewan's going to get both of us because we were both trying to carry too much speed into turn one, and that has not quite worked out how we wanted. But Mute got tangled with someone. I didn't see what happened. So we've at least got away better than that. Now, can we part? No, that bush. You can't do the pass. Set up the pass how I want it to, because the bush just ruins your run. Unlike the Shabos that didn't really care about the bushes all that much. All right, Liam is the car behind us, who is not quite getting a slipstream. What we need a relatively good lap here. And relatively good, clean, quiet lap, and we can probably catch up to the leaders. I think we're going to be clear of any slipstream. We were getting to that hairpin. Ewan, I'm going to guess Ewan may have left it a tiny bit too late to pull out the slipstream, or Gliska hit the rocks and got in trouble. Don't know. Didn't really see. Carry speed through that chicane. We carried a lot of it as we charge up the hill. We will dive to the inside of Gliska, or try and get the move done. Honestly, I would have just let the car go, because Gliska would have then got slipstream down this straight, but either way, it doesn't really matter too much. We will get the pass done here, and Liam is going to come and join the party. It has got very cloudy all of a sudden. Are we going to get some rain on the final lap? Maybe. Don't know, might not quite get to that point. We will head towards the first corner. Gliska will get the pass done before we make it to the first turn. There was a little bit of contact. Oh, Gliska then got some oversteer. Mika may have hit a hay bale. We have profited where we can. Ewan's hit a hay bale. We've had to kind of account for that. That's worked much more in Gliska's favour than anything, although then Gliska and Longbow have got connected and stuck together. Ewan's going to have nowhere to go down there. That's fine. We're going to sit in fourth, and we're going to manage to avoid all of the chaos in that. We did quite well to stay out of the trouble. That's going to be a big twitch. That's why you don't hit the bushes. The bushes do mean things to the cars. Liam is going to come barreling along. That's fine. Can't do anything about that. But I also sort of want Liam to go past so that we can have someone to slipstream with. Go on, Liam. Go, go, go. He didn't quite get that quarter right. He lost a bunch of time. Because, yeah, we need to try and go after the leaders. Which is why I'm sort of happy to... I'm happy to kind of sit out wide there. The plan was, and it worked, let Liam get a little bit further away so I could get the slipstream pull and get past. So I wasn't that worried about Ewan going past on the inside. Carried good speed up the hill, although everyone behind has also done pretty well. Jesus, Liam turned up way faster there than I was expecting. We have all managed to get away with that one. So it's Cat and Danger Man leading the way. They've got a two-car battle for the lead, but it's not going to last, I don't think. We are going to bring Liam, Salmon and Ewan probably into the fight. Liam will come soaring past. Nothing I can do about that. There goes Ewan and Salmon as well. Oh, okay, that's a bit earlier on the brakes than I was expecting, but that scared the absolute crap out of me. I guess Ewan was on the brakes, not sure. In the slipstream, maybe? I don't know. We've got so much speed on this outside run. Liam was just not... Liam was moving across onto the racing line and just didn't know we were going to be there. It's all gone wrong at the end. Really annoying. Yeah, we kind of ended up all out of sorts in that first section, and then we just tagged the back of Salmon by a tiny amount. And that's kind of all it took. And that's that. Oh, the bloody... I'll remember eventually. At some point I will remember that the bush there ruins your day. Problem is, it's just naturally where I want to put the car. Oh, we'll launch it through that one. But yeah, it's not going to... I mean, it's going to be 5th at best. Even that's going to be a bit difficult. Maybe chaos up ahead. There's always a chance. But this one has been a more spread out race, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I mean, we're still in a good position. We're just hoping for a bit better, essentially. Can we get the run on these cars ahead is the question. Because the thing I didn't want to do was be going side by side through here with the green car. And I don't know whether we would have been able to get clear of it or not, which is why we dove on the brakes. We are going to go to the inside of Smallman, who is not going to be able to make that turn. We're up into 7th place now. If we can get what we need, what we want, is the huge slingshot down here. We are bringing Smallman with us, and then we need to get the best run out of here. Unfortunately, I just couldn't turn in because Smallman was alongside. Well, I'm not sure what your plan was there. I should have just dumped you, to be honest. I'm on the edge of the road at that point, and yeah, we're trying to get back on the track a little bit. Could have easily gone to the left. Disappointing final lap. I'm annoyed with that one. It was a good race up until then. It was a good race up until the final lap. But yeah, it was a scruffy start, and yeah, just never really recovered from there. Yeah, well done, Ewan. We saw Danger Man and Cat were leading for a fair bit of that one. Bit unfortunate for them in some ways to have lost out at the end of that one. But yeah, it's a fun track. Yeah, it's a difficult one to pass on at times. Despite quite long straights, it's an unusual one that is a difficult one to pass on, but it is a good fun circuit. Nevertheless, Bim, thank you very much for the bits. Saying that was a lot of fun until the game glued mine and Gliss's car together, then I had no control over the car anymore. Yeah, that's not ideal when it does that. That's not ideal on that one whatsoever. It is yeah, one of those things. GTA 5 has some sticky cards physics. It's very annoying. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything about it. Even 5. Well, 5M has different issues. 5M's issues are more desync than anything else. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. But yeah, right. We will move on. We'll move on to a random race. We will see what the game might have in store for us next. It'll probably be a sillier random race as well. So yeah. I'll see what one I find, what one I fancy. Racing around, what one I remember as well, because, you know, that is always important. We've got so many circuits, it is difficult to remember all of them. Okay, no, I do remember what one that is. Again, we'll just have a flick through. See what I come across. I mean, I know we can find a lot, or we will be about to find a lot. That Jolly Boost is an event, the random one. That one is quite a painful experience. Oh, okay, the cursor got confused on that one. Oh, we have not done... this was actually quite fun. We haven't done this one for a while. Sure, I was going to go do tightrope, but no, instead we're going to go here. This one is interesting. There is potential for boats. The boats are on a fairly narrow section as well, which does somewhat kill the what's it called? I've forgotten the name of it. The really fast one. Longfin? It's still quick. It's just very fiddly. You've got to be really careful with it, and it's so fast that it can just jump over the wall. So, yeah, you've got to be a little bit mindful on that one. And there is the boat hairpin that will cause the longfin issues unless you get it spot on. And even then, it's kind of slower. I can't remember what the... There's the longfin and there's the other quick one that turns a lot better that I've forgotten the name of. That's the one you want. The longfin's not the best boat for this. As much as it is very, very fast in a straight line. Speed, that sounds about right, yeah. Sound, white noise, thank you for the bits. So you know we haven't done in a while. I'm Morgan's on straight line. That is true. I don't know. I've gone off straight line. It's funny, but we've also not had anything. It's funny, but it's also just always the same. We've not really had anything new. None of the new cars have been any entertainment on it, which is a shame. Like none of the new cars, but we'll see. I'll see if I fancy having a try at straight line. And yeah, see. It's straight line is one of those everyone keeps saying they want random straight line, and it'd be the most boring race you've ever seen. It will not work. Normal straight line is, I say, acceptable. Normal straight line is entertaining in its own way. But yeah, random one just won't work because you need cars close. Straight line is only entertaining if you have lots of cars very close together. And yeah, random won't have vehicles close. And you won't have weird launching crowd. The whole point, the whole reason it was funny was the iMorgans, the rampant rockets, and the Patriot mil specs were particularly bad for it. There's a few others as well. The Vagrant or Outlaw or one of them did weird things. The hitboxes just kind of twanging cars around the place. We are not having a huge amount of luck getting people connected. I'm assuming it is the non-friend issue going on. Oh, the EGT, yeah, that was pretty good. The Vamos would be terrible at straight line. It would not do anything funny, and it would be a Vamos, and no one wants to drive that. Right, we have got 30 people for transforming in reverse. Now, does it have planes? I believe it does have planes. So yeah, you might have to deal with planes on that one. I'm just waiting to get the little rocket thing. What's it called? Forgotten what it's called. It's very fast, quite difficult to control. Comet, I think. Right, time to go racing. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. There, hopefully. Wait, does this one go? I think this one goes into. Yeah, this one goes into boats very early on. The boat section is going to be very crowded. Oh, we're a long way back. Is this a drift car? Please just be a normal nebula. I mean, it's very slow if it's a normal one. Okay, it is a normal one. Alright, normal one is acceptable. It's slow, but it's so much better than the drift option that I'm kind of happy enough with it. But yeah, we'll be out of these pretty quickly anyway. Oh no. I got stuck on Ewan's truck and I couldn't turn, and neither could Ewan on that one. God damn it. Right, here comes the boat section. What are we going to be in? Okay, dinghy is good. Dinghy is a great option for this. It's fast, it's agile. We will get around this corner quite nicely. As you can see... Oh, in fact, we get around that corner a little bit too well. Oh. I have murdered a Toro. Or whatever it's called. Oh. Okay, one boat has escaped the canal. I'm just going to have to slow down. Drake has blocked the canal. Okay, well, we've got into a sun trap, which isn't very good, but... In fact, it's probably the weakest thing you can have here, because I don't think you can get sailing boats down here. Oh, there's a dinghy in the way. Didn't know that was there. Yeah, Danger Man's been unfortunate. There's a jet ski that's gone the wrong side. It's still going. It's still found enough water to move on. Oh, there's some more stuck boats. There's a plane that's just gone nose first into the ground. What are we going to get? Oh, it's a helicopter. Well, it's at least controllable, even if not very fast. So there is that, I guess. Whoa. It's a pretty slow helicopter, although we aren't in a microlight, so I should be relatively happy about that. Hey, Mew. How's it going? Out of... don't know how many laps I set this to. 5 laps might be a little short, actually. Not sure. Well, it probably depends. It will depend on the terrible selection of cars I end up driving as to whether I feel like it's too short or not. Oh! Yay. Just as if it wasn't bad enough already being in an Emperor. We had a supercar crash, block the road. Oh well, Borders supercar's lost a wheel. Have you been run over by a Chernobog by any chance? I feel like you might have done. I think... oh, bloody hell. Yeah, unfortunately we had a supercar block the road, and then we pushed it clear to get it going, and then we got stopped. Like, it's just one of them, isn't it? We're already off to an exceedingly bad start. Maybe 5 laps is going to be... just looking at the time for the laps. Right. Leaders are already in boats. A long way away down there. Okay, well, we'll get a Hot Ring Sabre, which is normally pretty good. Unfortunately. So, we're going to get the Hot Ring Sabre on the car section that is very, very short. Could have liked to have this at the end of the lap. Don't you dare, game. Don't you dare. Okay, so dinghy again. That will help us here if we don't get tangled with any other boats. There's long fins going wide. Oh, we will muscle our way past a little bit there. A smidge rude. We're in a rush. All right. Not sure we're going to be able to go past that. Oh. Okay, well that one there thankfully has reset. Oh, and now our turn to be the Toro. Or Drake's turn to try and ride the outside of the canal doesn't quite work. Right, we are going to... I mean, I'm kind of just going to... If I can get away with it, park my boat to the side. Like, if you want to overtake, if you've got the speed to overtake, I don't want to be involved in a crash with you. Like, there's no reason for me to be involved in a crash with you. It really just wants to give me helicopters, doesn't it? That's fine. We will be quicker, at least, than KHFC. There is a prop plane above us somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, there goes a jet. And we've got a week. This race has just been absolutely miserable. It's really just been crap. The only good stuff well, I guess the dinghies have been quite good. It's literally the only good things we've had is the dinghy. The cars have been rubbish, with the exception of a hot ring, and yeah, the boats have been good. I bet we're going to get the Comet or whatever and crash it. That would be my luck. I mean, is there a possibility for a top 10? There's a tiny chance. To do it, we need crazy vehicle luck. Of course, we get the Comet SR on the section that is not so helpful for a Comet SR. Could have given me this at the end of the lap, and would have taken the Winky for this part if I'd been given the choice and all that. Into the boats, right? Jet ski. Jet ski's pretty good. It's not quite as fast as like the speeder, but it is at least very agile. So that is a point in the jet ski's favour. Oh, mind the pillars. Don't want to get stuck on them. Hey, Ewan, how have you ended up there? I'm not sure. I have a few questions. I'm not gonna be able to hear the answer, but you know. Oh, and it's the Toro. Oh. Yep. It's not really. We're not really going to be going anywhere in this lap, are we? There's really not much I can do here. We just got to try and keep the boat out of trouble, right? I'm fully expecting a very, very slow aircraft here. There's a reason why I don't do these ones with aircraft, because for whatever reason, my aircraft luck is worse than my car luck. Oh, I was expecting that to be destructible, not gonna lie. Apparently it wasn't. But like, I don't know how my aircraft luck is so bad. Like, we never, ever get interesting planes. Like, I don't think we've had an interesting plane in any of these for ages. And the problem is if I get one interesting plane a race, that's just not enough. We need to have majority of okay aircraft. I mean, Pagali's a bit better than some of the things we've been having, but yeah, this has just been a miserable race. I don't think we've got any chance. I mean, top 15 is I say realistic. Even then, it's so far ahead. We really need a hell of a final couple of laps here. Oh. I'd just like a chance to race something in this race. It's just gone backwards. It's gone backwards from a poor start, and it's just not improved. What can we do? Well, yeah, we're so far down on. There's Ewan's dump truck over there. Again, we get the better car on the very short section for the cars, naturally. We will barrel into turn 1. I thought I saw the boat ahead of us, which we did. But it's still quite a long way ahead now. Okay, speeder. It is the best boat that we can get, pretty much. That's something. I think it's a speeder's the best boat we can get. That's something. Right, we'll get that turned. So, who is ahead of us? Doyle, I presume, might be in the pink boat ahead of us. Oh, we've got to be a little bit careful with the speeder because the props hit the water. Oh, actually, no, Tropic's all right. I think so. If it's a sun trap, that's the crappy one. Tropic's okay. Because we'll catch up a little bit to the group ahead. Oh, it might do. Don't do that. Now, I'm waiting for my helicopter. Oh, okay, we got a lot faster there. Well, it's not a helicopter, but it's also not very good. Still not had anything that I would call a remotely okay aircraft. It's like we might as well have had a helicopter for all the speed we're going to get out of the Vellum. Right, we've at least found a group of vehicles to be racing, however. Okay, and the Growler is one of the better options we've had for this part of the lap. Right, not quite got the control to get past small man there. Now we will overtake that. Oh, Danger Man's not having a time of it. We're up to 16th place. We might get that 15th we were looking for this lap. We're going to pass Mew. We are now up into a 15th spot. We spy some cars ahead of us. We caught a bunch of people this time around. It was a strong lap, that one. Oh, sorry. Didn't realise you were going that side. Flash GT, also a strong option for this. Had we had a decent aircraft, that would have been a very good lap. We didn't. We found the whole purple team. I have no control over what colour I am in this. It's randomly assigned to us. Okay, we're into a dinghy. Let's go. We've got another dinghy. There's a long fin, but the long fin's going to have to try and make the turn up ahead, which is difficult. Oh! Now, the long fin has actually done a pretty good job in this time around. It has got to try and fight with a lot of dinghies going down here. And the dinghies have crashed into each other, and I'm slightly stuck on the wall and can't get my boat off of it. Oh, stop giving me a Toro! I don't want a Toro! It's so bad. The only thing we can do, and me and Shadow can actually be really annoying here. If we put Toros side by side, there's really not anything you can do. It'll make it really awkward for everybody. We are up in 12th. The top 10 is... I mean, with a very good plane and a good car, top 10 is possible. Unlikely, but possible. I mean, less like... Oh, come on! Like, we have not had a single good aircraft. Why can I just not get a single good... Why am I not allowed a good aircraft during these? I don't get it. And it's not even like... I said it's not even... We're not a single good aircraft. Like, one good aircraft wouldn't save the terrible luck that we've had with the rest of them. Like, we actually need to get 50% solid enough aircraft. Good Lord, it's so bad. At least we've got a good car to fit it. Like, if we had a jet, had we had a half-decent plane, we might have realistically been able to do something in this one. But no. No, it decided to give us another crappy aircraft. There has been some cars go off here. Tried to make the most of what we could in this. Amazingly, we do still get 12th, although that was helped by some cars having a crash. Yeah. Like when you're getting those aircraft that we got, I don't know what I can do. Like, we're always going to be screwed with them. They were crap, which is very disappointing. Ewan obviously didn't have the best of times. Cat took victory in this one from Liam Avinko in third, Hedagliska Salmon, Ravine, Stinty, Bim, Golden, and Smallman rounding out the top 10. But yeah, didn't want to give me any speed in the aircrafts whatsoever. We were always going to be screwed. So yeah, that's about that. Well, we will go again. We will hope for some improved plane luck. This is when I'm going to get good plane luck and then terrible boat luck. But let's see. I mean, our best lap 2:12 wasn't actually too bad. Yeah, if that lap hadn't had a terrible plane, we could maybe not have fought with Cat's fastest lap, but we probably would have got like a 2:5 or something. But there we go. Right. Let us see what will happen. Pingy, think of the bits. Saying, based upon what I have seen on Twitch and YouTube, I think that stream hosts are inherently handicapped by GTA 5 during races. At least it is true with FailRace and Pruffy. I mean, maybe. No, it's just that you see the... I say you see the bad luck constantly. Yeah, it has definitely not gone particularly well for me. I don't know what it is with planes. Like, last week we had pretty good luck with the random races. We were at least competitive. on a good number of them. It's just the planes in particular. I just don't get good ones. I don't know what it is. I think all the way back to like the very original Rockstar made random races, I never had good luck with aircraft. I mean, I'm not very good at piloting on them. Sure, but like that one there, the Vellum was the fastest thing I got. I think actually maybe the second helicopter, might have been. That's just how it is. Let's see what we can do from here. We'll see if Alatain can get connected first. That's a good start. Maybe. No. Normally when it takes that long, it's probably not going to work. Turbo said, I'd like to dump truck beach holiday. Well, yeah, sometimes you've got a dump truck. You just got to go to the beach. Collect the sand, and you'll be fine on that one. Right. You know what? I'm going to stick that on. I don't think advance. Well, I mean, catch up does not matter very much when it comes to these, but I will tend to leave it like that. Right. Let's go again. I mean, you probably want to be at, you want to be more towards the front for the first lap. The boat section on lap 1 is going to be a nightmare. If you are in the middle of the pack, the boat section is chaos. Like, we had pretty poor boats. We at least didn't get dunked over the side, over the walls that much. So, yeah. Let's see what is going to transpire. Feels fitting. Feels like a fitting start. Might not be the worst thing because you will be further back in the boat. We probably won't get murdered in the boat section as much. Maybe. Would have preferred the reason we weren't getting murdered in the boat section as much to be because we were miles out in front. But yeah. There's one other. Who is it back there? Fred is back there. There's a lot of cars. I was hoping I was going to find a gap to aim for there, but I could not. That's also a terrifying sight to have behind you. It's just the big Cerberus. Okay, Tropic. Tropic's alright for this. We're faster than the Sun Traps. We've got decent turning. Right, there we go. We're through there. Small man is directly underneath us, but it's alright. We've sorted ourselves out. Longfin's arrived, but Fishy has gone and got stuck. Oh, please land. Okay, we did. Surprisingly, I didn't really have much of an option in that. It was just kind of I'm going to have to launch it and hope. Which we did, and it did work. The speeder is going well down here. We've not caused chaos. There's a Toro that's got flipped. There's a dinghy having trouble. And, of course, we're a helicopter. It's one of the better helicopters, I guess. I mean, I'd still like to have a jet at some point. But, it's... oh. Okay, didn't realise I was... What the hell was that? I have a feeling an Avenger turned up. Yeah, I think Ewan might have caused some chaos, maybe, in that. I'm not completely sure, though. But we're out of that. We're in 9th, and I've got an S2000 to finish this first lap. Well, there may have been another Avenger, I don't know, it might not have been Ewan, but so, there was certainly something very large that caused some issues there. Cat is delivering the money. We will overtake that armoured car. I mean, the S2000 is fairly rapid. It's not going to keep up with whatever Ewan's superbike was and a race car. But 8th place, it's better going than it has been so far. V12 limo. It'll get us round turn 1 and into the boat section. Good enough. It's not. No, sorry, it's not the limo. I thought it was the limo. It's just the armoured one. That's fine. Yeah, that's nice enough for us. Into the boats we go. It's the terrible crap, but it's better than a sun trap. Is about the best thing we can say. Cora's gone wide with the tropic or whatever, and thankfully we didn't quite capsize. We got close to being capsized. We lost a bunch of the positions, and we're not going to fall further than 12th, at least. Here we go. It's a long fin. The problem with the long fin is we've got to try and use its speed, but it's narrow down here. So we just have to kind of accept that we are going... I say we're going to have to accept. I am just going to accept that we are going to push our way through, and I do apologise. But, yeah, if I've got a long fin, I've got to go... Why do I bother? As soon as we get into a plane, it's just really slow every time. That's why I've got to make the most of a long fin. Because I'm just going to get this piece of junk. Oh, no. Bloody hell. I mean, the Avenger thankfully didn't kill us. It very nearly did. I'm glad that it's changed out now. Ugh. Right. KHFC is going to not be able to do much with the quad bike. 6x6 is not very good, but it's good enough. Doubt we're going to be able to catch the car ahead in this. We're going to get passed by the vehicles behind us. Oh, there's a bush. And they're not cool. They probably will just about bounced off, or DeLorean has gone past. We'll lose a couple of places, but we'll stay within this fight. Are you a drift car? Oh no, you're a normal one. Oh! And Stinty's got their winky out. Stinty, you join one of these like once every 3 months, and you get your winky out the first time you're seen on camera today. Bloody hell. Okay, jet ski. That is not bad for this section. Can we get... Alright, I'm just going to go round that post just to be safe, because the thing I don't want to do is crash my jet ski. We aren't far off the lead, well, we're a little bit far off Liam. With like a podium position is not a million miles away. It's going to depend on what happens here. The Tropic's pretty good. It's better than what Small Man has. Oh, it does sometimes buck around quite wildly. It's got some speed when it's... I could probably do with a bit more control. Oh, Cora's found a wall to have an issue with. It's still not a... Oh, at least it's a good helicopter. It's still not a jet. Like, I've still not had a jet. We've only got 2 more plane sections to go. Like, if I'm going to have a helicopter, yeah, this is probably one of the better ones, I think. I don't actually know my GTA aircraft very well. We've caught up to the hind ahead, but... right. Jubilee. That's solid. Again, unspectacular, but probably a little faster than the fire truck that we are trying to chase down for 3rd place. We will launch that to the inside. The big Bentley will get past, and I don't think Danger Man's going to be able to go with us in terms of staying in the draft or anything like that. So, that's us up into 3rd place on this one. It's Liam who leads from Ewan. Considering Liam was behind me in the boat section, Ewan's had a pretty bad end to that lap, I'm going to say. We've got another 6x6. Sure, that's fine. I think we've been catching up with Ewan there. Okay, jet ski will do nicely. I don't know if it's Ewan in the orange. I'm going to presume it is. The Ewan has got the Tropic, I think that is. So, yeah, Ewan relatively quick. There it is. That is second place. Liam a fair way ahead, although Liam started to hit lap traffic, which is not great. Is Danger Man behind us. Alright, what will we get here? I'm half expecting a Toro. It is not. It's a dinghy. Okay, that's good. I'll take the dinghy. It's about as fast as Ewan's boat. Danger Man... Is Danger Man in a speeder? I'm trying to leave a gap so that if Danger Man does have more speed than me, they can go past, because I don't want to tangle with them. The last thing I actually want to do is what I'm doing currently, which is have accidents. Oh, I'm trying to pull the boat off the wall. Not gone well. Of course, it's not a jet. Danger Man's isn't very good either. Ewan's possibly not the fastest one, but it's not very manoeuvrable. I mean, naturally, it is going to be a helicopter. But the cars or the people I'm racing, none of them are in anything great either. I would have liked to have had the Swift or any of the better helicopters, but you know, it's something. I don't need a bike here. My Danger Man's in a Primo, which also isn't very good, so we will get ourselves back up into third. It's a good battle for third and maybe even second, as me and Danger Man are probably going to end up swapping places with Slipstream. I'm not going to be able to get past that. I'd hoped I could get to the inside, but not quite. Cora's going to get past both of us because they're in a Voltic. Voltic's not got great top end. I'm hoping we're going to sit in the draft of a Voltic. It's going to drag me away from the Primo, which it does. We go into game. If there's a section to give me a pedal bike that doesn't completely ruin my day, it's this one. But it's going to drop us out of this battle for third. We're going to need... I mean, you're going to need the best boat imaginable here. Okay, dinghy is a good start. And we're going to need to not have planes screw us over. It looks like someone's got a long fin that's struggling with a turn. Danger Man is going to... Danger Man's in the sun trap, which is not very good. Right, well, we just caught a little wave there, or a little bit of water there that nudged us about, but we're back to fifth. Okay, come on. Come on, don't do it. Okay, still a dinghy. I'm fine with that. I mean, would have liked a speeder, but a dinghy is competent. It's not a Toro or a sun trap. There is a chance at a podium, but this chance relies entirely on two good draws, and one of them being a plane, which we have not had good draws of yet. Here we go. Okay, it is a solid plane. I don't know how fast the Vestra is, but I think it's pretty quick. It's still not a fighter jet or anything, but it's better than a cargo bob. So I will take that one. We will blast past a Stinty through all of that. Oh. No, it was too good to be true, really, wasn't it? It was always going to be just too good to be true. We started on a scooter, and we shall end on the very same. I mean, we've carried solid speed. There's a tiny chance we end up fourth, because we carried so much momentum from the plane into the moped. Oh, I'm gutted. Ewan takes second, Cora third. No, we're just gonna lose out. I'm trying to like curb boost my best possible way here. Oh, I did try to get myself in front and get pushed. It didn't quite work. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. But I mean, I will say, to be fair to the Faggio on that one, it did surprisingly well, and I think that's because it maintained momentum from the jet for a surprising amount of time. It was very, very cheeky for trying to get it across in front of small man to get pushed to the line. That was a bit cheaty. But yeah, I mean, overall luck much better. It still cannot get a cannot get a good plane. And I guess the plus point in this was we got a lot of good. We got good helicopters at least. Like we got the better end of the helicopters, and we didn't get the real garbage planes. But still cannot get a good plane. Oh, Turbo saying that Longbow's Avenger fell on lap. What was it? That Avenger might have been the one that hit me and was around. I don't know for sure though. There was an Avenger about that was very scary. Those Avengers are terrifying. Having those around. I mean, we've got a better fastest lap. 2:11. But yeah, there we go. It's a top 5, which, yeah, I'll take. Could have got a podium. Well, I say could have got a podium. You know, was close. Was in the battle for that podium spot at least. HSV Sunshine, thank you very much for the donation. Saying had an idea for a random relay race in Beam. Each of the first leg runners randomise, then each tweaks to a specific power to weight ratio. Second group does not get to see the first group's cars, but each has to clone the config of one of the first, but not their partner. I'm trying to. I mean, it's. I kind of get what I say. I kind of get what it is. Is basically you've got randomized cars, and then you're having to pick one of them. I kind of get it. I'm not sure it's going to add much, unfortunately. Outside of I kind of like the way we did the last one. That was everyone put one car into a randomizer, and then that got given out, and then you had to modify and work with them. That was a way to have some element of randomness going on. We are possibly looking at like a build cars for each other and all that sort of stuff as well, as a way of making it quite interesting. For whether it be for relays or for what, I don't know exactly. Also, Sunshine saying, also, if I give you £1, will you release a new Survive the Hunt tomorrow, please? Well, you know, funny you should say that. there is a Survive the Hunt coming out tomorrow. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? There is a Survive the Hunt going to be released tomorrow. So and it's all entirely because of your very kind generosity donating. that's how it works. But yeah, there is a Survive the Hunt. There is a Survive the Hunt on the way. Sure, let's go here. I like Pukekohe. It's a good track, this one. Probably need a few more laps. I mean, it's a good track in real life, but it's a shame it does not exist anymore. There we go. And we will invite everybody in from last job. And yes, as Sound says, we will build bad cars for each other. Yeah, that would be what we end up doing. There would be limits, there'd be rules, because there has to be. You can make, you can make cars be completely unusable, at which point, well, no one's racing because no one's moving. But yes, the whole building cars for each other is definitely something that we may well see. Or it'll be like build cars and they will be randomly assigned. And that sort of stuff it's fun. We've not done it for a while. I think we did it on Horizon, probably. I would think Horizon was the last time we've done it. The beam's quite detailed in terms of setup. Also, there's a possibility as well, we might do it with the auto beam stuff, that you build a car and then someone else has to try and make it work. So there is always that possibility, because then Ewan can build another terrifying contraption for us all. It is always fun. You never know what will appear when we do that. we having problem? Well, we are having little problems with invites. I'll just keep inviting all from last job. Did we do build cars for each other in motorsport? We probably did. I don't remember, but yeah, we probably did. It's been a while. Either way, whatever game we last did it on, it has been a while since we have done it. Alright, yeah, we'll go 9 laps. Sports Classics. It'll be locked to a selection, I think. I can't remember. There might be a couple of cars to choose from. I can't remember, if I'm honest. Again, this is another one of these tracks. You've got to be a little bit patient around here. Overtaking's not the easiest thing in the world to do. You do have to take your time to find. There's a couple of spots that are good for overtaking. There's quite a lot of it that are not so good for the old overtaking. So yeah, you might have to be a little bit patient around this track, much as it is in real life. Oh, hey Cass, good morning. Have you had a good nap? It looks like you have. He does not look awake yet. I feel it. I feel the same, Cass. Also, HSV Sunshine, thank you for the bits. So a side note, I do love the automation builds with Beam. Yeah, we have a lot of fun with that. Has been very good fun doing the various builds, and that is definitely going to continue going as we just enjoy trying to come up with cars. And you know, some of us get better at making decent looking cars. Some of us get better at making really silly cars. Right. There we go. Everybody is in. We will get ready to begin. Let's hope it goes well. Fingers crossed. That Harlequin thing was saying, if you do an auto beam random build, just like Ewan used with the cars for everyone, Ewan can build all the cars, and we've all got to drive whatever. We get like assigned a Ewan car to try and desperately drive. Cora and Drake, thanks for the bits that we're saying hi to Cass, who has gone back to sleep. He wasn't awake enough. And Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled car salute to you. From chat. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Ferrari is quite a nice car to drive. Can get a bit broken. Got to be a little bit careful. Sometimes. The game doesn't always go along with that. I mean, grid position isn't the most important. It's GTA 5. We've got catch up and whatnot. But it does just... The further back you are, the more likely you are to deal with other people's accidents. So, yeah, you know... There are some drawbacks. Oh, there's been some cars not gone off the grid. That's great. Well, that does put me up into 20th, so we've got through some chaos. It's around here that it's going to get very busy. We have avoided chaos so far. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I was going to say maybe it wasn't quite the right idea to go around the back of that, but it ended up working. We have used... fair amount of slipstream down there and have made it work. Oh, there are cars going slow. There's a gap appearing in the middle. There was a little bit of contact there. I mean, we have had a truly astonishing first lap. And that is the first lap when it goes right, where you manage to stay out of all of the trouble and pick up pretty much, I don't know, 24 places in one lap. There is an AFK car on the grid. That's not ideal whatsoever. Valentine leads the way from Liam. It's then Stinty. We will launch our car through the first chicanes. Oh, that's a bit too brave. In the attempts at carrying speed, we just asked a little too much of the car there. We'll do a little bit of curb boost on the outside because we can. Stinty to the front of this one now as Liam and Valentine will battle for position. Stinty's around wide. Liam's around a little bit wide. I think that was more trying to go for a curb boost. I'm just going to get both of them with a much better exit. can't outbrake. Well, I can outbrake Stinty, but Stinty's always going to win that battle in that corner. So have to concede place on that one. Now, my hope is we will get a good slingshot off that corner, much in that manner, which we do. We'll be clear going into turn 1. Not going to be close enough to have a throw through here, so neatly does it through all of this section. Don't know why I got some oversteer there. I mean, we did hit the curb on the inside a little bit, but I didn't think we hit it hard enough to really unsettle the car. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, oh, that was very close. Don't know what Mika bounced off to end up across the track like that, but it was something. Liam gets on the ice, kicks the car sideways. We've got to run to the outside of Liam here, which is not quite going to pay off. The plus point, though, while it doesn't pay off on the initially through the corner, we can curb boost on the exit, which is kind of why I'm taking that line. You can curb boost on the exit and make it very difficult for Liam. Oh, we get some oversteer coming up the hill, and there will be Pink Machine to the lead of the race. As it's 5 cars for the lead. Valentain's throwing it in way too deep through there. We will go side by side with Liam through this one. We're going to have to just accept we're getting airtime through there. We're going to struggle on the exit. That being said, if we could have kept the slipstream from Stinty, it would have been fine. Oh, it has now kicked in. Not going to be far enough alongside Liam to really get a pass there. Although I think Liam's going to be struggling on the exit again here. Gets a little curb boost down there. God, he's so careful you don't end up clonking that concrete bollard. I'm happy to stick that outside line. Did not quite work as well as I wanted that time around. We will get the momentum at an important juncture here. We will be ahead as we run around the final corner and head up towards the start-finish line. Stinty is going to try and brave it on that wider line. We'll go too wide through here with Liam. We're going to have to check up because, yeah, we lifted a lot through there and still Liam was going to end up all over the curb. So while Danger Man wanted to carry a lot of momentum, we physically couldn't. So we were going side by side with cars. We are now starting to form a line of vehicles up at the front. The 4-car battle for the lead was going well. It is now about to become a lot more than a 4-car battle for the lead. And yeah, that is difficult. We will make sure that we can get across to get to the curb. Liam was trying to do the manoeuvre that I'd been doing essentially. Oh, and we kind of just countered each other a bit through there. Danger Man has got the better run. It is 3 wide around the final corner, and it's going to be Stinty to the inside that gets all of us. Mika's arrived again in this fight. Stinty's on a really narrow line. I'm on a really wide line. Stinty with a lot of oversteer. I will say thank you very much and make that one work for now. Stinty's still there looking. There's so many cars lining up here. It is an alarming number of cars. Liam has got nowhere to go in this as we head down towards that. I think he's going to try. I'm not sure trying to go 3 wide. I mean, there was kind of a gap on the outside. I wasn't really expecting Liam to put their car to the outside because I'm not really sure there was anything to be gained from that one. So, yeah, we sort of moved a bit across over that way just because I wasn't thinking Liam wanted to put their car there, which is not ideal. Oh, Mika may have clipped the wall. I don't know if Mika clipped the wall or clipped someone to cause that, but Mika's gone round. We are turning up at Mach 10 into turn 1. I'm going to have to jump on the brakes through there, otherwise we are going to murder somebody. We are catching up to lapped cars. I appreciate one getting out of the way. Hopefully the other will as well. I'm stuck behind Valentine, who's been all manners of wiggly through there, really struggling with rear end. And now I've got no slipstream. Game, come on! I get held up as Valentine can't put the power down and wiggles all over the road in front of me, and then the second we get on a straight, the game decides no slipstream for me, and then I've tried to avoid everyone else's crash, and this has just been annoying this lap. Gliska has gone round. I don't know what happened. I presume with contact with Danger Man, but I'm not actually sure. We've got a couple of laps to go. Like, we're still in the fight. This lap's been frustrating, but we are at least still in the fight. Oh, we got loads of oversteer. Sorry, Cruiser. I turned it in and the back end just let go. It was one of those really horrible ones where I've turned it in, the back end's let go, and I have to catch it. And the problem is when you catch it, we then ended up clattering into Cruiser. We've got away with that, which is remarkable, all things considered. But yeah, apologies, Cruiser. Did not mean to put you in the wall. Just nothing I could do with that one, unfortunately. We past Gliska? Yeah, okay, we are past Gliska. So, Danger Man and Cat lead the way. If we can be neat and tidy through here, which we have been relatively. Gliska's going to look out wide down here. That's fine. You can try that one. It's not going to do very much. We weren't great through that corner. Gliska has got a better run. We didn't really get a great run on the exit there. Although we have done a bit better through this section. We are side by side around the final turn. Gliska with the car wanting to break loose on them. Alright, final lap of the race. We are... Oh, this is going to send it into turn 1. I was going to try and go for a bit of a neater line through that, but never mind. Danger Man's clonked the inside wall. We should get some good slipstream here, which we have done on Gliska. Danger Man was a little slow away from that incident. Kind of cost Gliska some time. We are up into second place now. Neatly does it. Oh, through this chicane. It was a little bit wonky from me. Cat continuing to try a little bit of the old curb boosting. I'm not close enough to do much into this section. Now it is going to be who can get the best run on the exit. Cat is going to be to the inside for the first part. We're going to be hopefully on the inside through here. Oh, we're sliding. We're struggling. Everyone's struggling for grip. Liam with an immense run but won't do it. I think we just held on. I think just about all the lead cars were sideways going through that final corner because I got sideways, Danger Man was sideways, Ewan was sideways. We will take victory by a 1/10 of a second through there. Cat was unlucky. I think Cat got stuck on the outside of me getting an oversteer moment. Me getting an oversteer moment, Danger Man slid because I slid into them, and Cat was just, unfortunately, a bit stuck on that one. Yeah, there we go. That was a good fun. That was a good fun race. But yeah, there we go. The Osiris, very, very oversteery car. That is for sure. But yeah, it's. I'm always going to go to the inside on that one. I'm always going to try on the final corner, and yeah, the back end got away from us a little bit. I'm pretty sure anyone in that lead group would have put their car in the same place. As unfortunate, Cat ended up on the outside of that one. When you're on the outside of a 3 wide in the final turn, that's a potential hazard, essentially. It does happen. It has happened to me plenty of times. But yeah, it's an interesting car to drive, the Osiris, that one. That is an interesting one. Definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge around that track. Right, what do we want to... Do we go for something with a little bit... I don't actually know what we've got in sports category. I want to say it might be the GT86, but I don't know. That might be more likely because we drove the GT86 when we did this on console. Not on console, on 5M, when we had it modded. I don't even know if we did, actually. Oh, I say the GT86, it was the SF95 or something. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember though. It might be that, might be something completely different. So yeah, we will see. We will see on this one. Right, I'm just gonna go. We will get started. Yeah, if you are a lap down, stay out of the way. It is yeah, very, very straightforward. I will have If you are in the way and I'm on the lead lap, I will have absolutely zero reservations about putting you in a wall ooh, that's not the car I thought we would have around here. Yeah, to get past if you are a lap down. Stay out of the way of the lead cars. I appreciate at times you can get caught in an awkward spot. That does happen at some points, but yeah, do not stay in the way of the lead cars. I guess I have a feeling these things are somewhat oversteery. I think the normal blister or the modern blister is. I don't know if these are. I don't remember these in a racing situation very often. I guess we will find out. I guess we will find out what they are like very quickly. Yeah. Okay, that was admittedly, I did chuck that in quite hard to see what it would do. They're not the most oversteery of the front wheel drives, but they're definitely going to move around. You're definitely going to get these things sliding when pushed hard. So, yeah. We will do a sneaky little bit of a curb boost down there to get ourselves away from any potential trouble in the braking zone. There was some cars got connected there. It's just like the concertina of cars across the track. It's worked out again. Another opening lap worked out very, very well for me through all of that. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'd have a little lift. Liam is going to have a good run. They might get stalled out a bit. I mean, they're going to oversteer less than the Ferrari through that final corner, for example. They're just not going as fast as well. You've got to bear in mind that, of course, Ewan to the lead of the race. We will battle Liam side by side. Ewan gets the oversteer. However, there was no room for us to take advantage of that. Not that it's going to matter, because we get ourselves in a better spot down there. We were far enough back that we could actually use the slipstream. Liam was quick through that first couple of corners, but then was so close to Ewan couldn't actually get any slipstream or utilise it. So, yeah, we were really the profit from that one. I was hoping to get across in time, but no, Liam got alongside. We get on the ice on the exit, and we will battle our way back past the pair of them. It's going to be 5 cars for the lead as we round the final corner here, and it will be Ewan possibly with a big bump draft. I don't know. We'll fall to the back, but that's fine. We'll get slipstream at some point. Ooh. Fortunately, the line I was committed on, there were some sliding cars happening. Oh, Salmon's gone in too deep through there. I'm hoping for the slipstream, but it's not going to go my way. Cruz is going to be the one that gets it. I just don't get any. Lovely. That's helpful game. It just decided no slipstream for me. Cruz has gone in too deep. I don't quite know how Ewan and Liam have got connected. I don't really know how all of that happened. I'm in the lead. I don't really know how, but I am in the lead. So that is something. I guess maybe Ewan got oversteer and snapped into Liam would be my guess. Because I was busy watching the blue car have its own adventures in the braking zone. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep hold of the lead as we head around that final corner. And we are back to 5th again. It's a different car. Fred has come to join us. Ewan's not far back, though. And they will be back in this lead battle. Liam with the oversteer this time around. I'm on the wide line through here. It's always a gamble. My hope was to take the wide line there to get good momentum onto this straight. The downside is if Fred gets it even slightly wrong, I end up in trouble. Thankfully, they didn't. Actually, no, we might. I wasn't really going to go for it, but we were far enough. We're further alongside than I thought we were going to be at that point. We have got a good-ish exit. Sadly, to very much the wrong side of 3 wide in the hairpin. Me and Liam are going to do the very same idea. Use the curb boost. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Trying to push that blister. It has worked though. Like the bump draft out of the hairpin has really worked, and if only we were able to do that. If only that was the final lap. It was fairly effective. I mean, it was ideal teamwork for me, in that we got the lead at the right time. I mean, Liam would have got second out of it, which, you know, could have been worse. But yeah, we are leading the way now as we head down this bit. We're about to get past, only by you, and the others haven't quite caught up as quickly. So we will just sit in line. Ewan got a bit twitchy on the way into that corner. See, I've not struggled as much with this car as others seem to have been. Like, I have got it sliding in a couple of places, but in general, I have got away with it without it being too bad. I cannot get across to the curb, though, unfortunately. And we've got another car that side of us, so we're going to have to sit in the middle. Ewan is following us, but has got nowhere to go, really. We will have great momentum to the inside. Don't know how someone has got a flare gun going on. That shouldn't be able to happen, but there we go. I think I was side by side with, I presume it was Salmon through there. Ewan's, I don't know whether Ewan got hit or whether Ewan just got a lot of oversteer. It could be either way in this. We are to the lead of the race here, and we are well ahead of Liam. By the time we get into the braking zone, we can swing the car through that chicane. We'll defend the inside, it won't matter. Liam is actually going to be past us before we even get to the corner. That's fine, we will accept that happening, because I will just go for the launch it wide on the exit. Ooh, actually that defence from Liam there could kind of work. Potentially. Because you end up at a point where I would not be getting very much slipstream, although Ewan is then going to be the one that... Someone, somewhere, depends on how many cars are around in the final run to the finish lines. That's what's going to make the big difference here. We are on the outside of Cruiser through here, and we will hold on to our third position. The back end of the blister wanted to step out there, thankfully did not. Ewan is going to lose out to Liam, and possibly me if we get the slipstream kicking in at the right time. Didn't really, but we have still got the pass completed by sending it to the inside, and Liam's only going to be slow on the exit, but also of course be slowed down by slipstream and catch up, or be slowed by catch up. We will have the slipstream to make this one hopefully work. Oh, Liam has just cut us off through there. We look for a little bit of a curb boost, but Ewan has slipstream from Liam, I presume. Either way, Ewan had enough momentum to make that one stick. Yeah, we are not going to be able to quite pass Ewan. That would be one hell of a photo finish. We've still got a couple of laps to go, though, and we're going to have a lot more cars than three of us vying for the lead of this one, I suspect. We're going to fall into line behind Ewan as we dive through the chicanes here. Oh. Both me and Ewan are going a bit too deep through there. Is that Gliska behind us? It is. We will slipstream our way down here, and we will move ourselves up into the lead. I don't think Liam's going to be that tight on the inside to have a go. Kind of just had to turn in at some point there. It's now just becoming a big line of cars for the lead. It's going to get dicier, this, isn't it? Gliska's going to be able to take... Just going to be able to take the line that I kind of wanted to get to, although Ewan's going to give us a help with the bump draft. Liam's going to get a bit pinned. I've got enough acceleration to just dart between me and Gliska. I'm hopeful that we will get big slipstream pull here. No, why did it let go? I got no idea why it did that. I got no idea. It was going to... I mean, I'm going to presume some curb-related thing, but I don't know why, having had the car run absolutely fine the entire race, it completely lost it at that section. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. I don't know why it let go through there. Like, we've taken very similar lines to that in the past. Maybe there was a bit more slipstream, or I don't know. Whatever it was a very unfortunate place for that to decide it had enough, and now I'm just overdriving it, which is not going to help. Well, it was a fun battle for the lead for quite a while. Like, yeah, that time I didn't even get... I mean, we didn't have slipstream that time. That time I didn't even get airtime. Like, it actually got airtime to spin it around. I don't know. I don't know on that one. It wasn't like I was asking particularly ridiculous stuff of it. I didn't feel like we were. Like that there, that makes sense as to why that got sideways like it did, because I chucked it in stupid hard through that corner. But we are hopefully going to be far enough ahead from 13 to actually break too soon down there. Yeah, it's been really scruffy these final couple of laps. The frustration of a silly, bizarre spin, rather undone it for me. Trying to use some curb, but that's not going to help there because we're on a weird line. But there we go. Oh, can we steal a place from you on the line? Just. It's 13th. Ah, could have and should have been so much better. Could have and should have been far, far better. But there we go. It is a fun track. I do like Pukekohe. In the end, Liam would take victory from Shadow. Ewan third ahead of Longbow, then Balatain, Cruiser, Danger Man. Cat, KHFC, Bim end up 10th. Glisker was leading. I didn't see what happened. I wonder if Glisker and Mute may have made contact on that final lap. Not sure, because yeah, Glisker was up at the front, but yeah, there we go. I love that Bim quite liked the car. Cat despised the car with every fibre of their being. That sums up the Blister Compact. I don't mind it. It's not my favourite. It's not my favourite at all, but I certainly don't mind the Blister Compact. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we had a good race for 8 out of 10 laps, basically. Right. To free mode we go. Yeah, I don't quite know how we had someone bizarrely in free mode in the race, in the Guardian. We've had this bug a couple of times now, because someone had a helicopter last time. I don't quite know how it happened, but yeah, it's bizarre, really bizarre. But yeah, we've had some weird, like, people stuck in free mode while loading into the races. I'm gonna guess I'll never get it because I'm the host. It's quite an it's at least of the bugs that could happen, it's one of the more interesting bugs, which is something. So, you know, there is that. It is a funny bug to have occurring. Right. Okay, Coruscant. It's about you try and join a job that started and you join but it's still in free roam. Okay, that's basically what happens. I guess that makes sense, kind of, as to why it does it. It's still a bit odd, but it makes sense. Right, let us go to... Ooh, I do like this. I did see someone requesting this one. This one's fun. I like this. I know we've done this one a little bit recently, although this is just generally an entertaining race to run. 5 laps probably quite good for here. If you are still in the clouds, do not worry. We will try and get you into the game one way or another. I am probably going to go grab a drink in a second. Yeah, we'll just make sure that Ewan and people get connected. Right, I shall be back in a second. It's surprisingly warm. I wasn't expecting it. It's not been a particularly warm day, but it's surprisingly warm in my office. So I'm going to go and grab a drink. I shall be right back. Cass, you're in charge. Alright, I am back. I am refreshed. I have an Apple Tango, because Apple Tango is fantastic. We've got some, I'm guessing some people are still stuck in the clouds. I will send some more invites again. Cora, thank you the bits. Saying hi, Cass. How's the streaming career? you're so great. Yeah, oh, he's gone back. He's asleep. He gave me a very funny look as I left the office, and he has now just gone back to sleep on the pizza box. He has not moved for the last 2.5 hours. Eve is having a big yawn and hasn't moved. Dagon has left the office at some point. I didn't see when, or didn't hear or see her leave. She's very stealthy. She is a very stealthy cat. Funnily enough, because she's absolutely tiny. But just in general, she is a very stealthy cat, and has wandered away from the office. Okay, we're getting people connected now. If you do want to take part, you are more than welcome to. We've had a largely full lobby this evening, but if you do want to join, send a message to Ewan, whose game tag is alongside where we have highlighted. You need to be on Xbox, you need the enhanced version of the game. Ewan will try and get you connected to this session. Fingers crossed it'll work. We're having a couple of issues, but we are getting there. We are getting there slowly. Yes, as Drake has said with a bit, so a word of advice: if you get a slow card, don't take the square shortcut. Yeah, so this track, for people who have not seen it before, maybe this is your first time watching this circuit. This is a very cool track. There are a bunch of alternate routes that you can take. One of the perhaps preferred lines, you do require a relatively fast car to actually make a jump. You do need to have a fairly quick vehicle if you are going to complete a jump. So, yeah, you are going to have to pick and choose what way you go depending on what car you end up getting. I think that's the only section that's a speed requirement. I mean, there are some short... might be a couple of routes that would be difficult to fit with a bigger car, but I think we were going to have 27. 27 is still quite a good amount. Right. Ooh, let's just make sure all of that is working. It is. I mean, I've disabled HSW mods. Completely irrelevant. Oh, sorry, completely irrelevant, because it will still spawn them. So, there we go. Right, let us begin. Let us see. I mean, I don't have to deal with planes, so that's good. I like not having to deal with planes. I mean, we'll still get... I'm sure we can still end up with a surfer or something. There's always a chance you will get surfed. But let's see what we start with. I mean, what we start with is probably going to determine a little bit of where we go, and but more is what's going to be around. That's a very good start. Okay. I think we will... Will we get this car for the square jump? I don't know. Can't remember. We've got a good spot on the grid, and we've got a good car. We've got one of the stronger cars as far as I can see here. Yeah, okay. I will... Oh, there's a modified Envision. Oh, a little bit of lag, but it's all good. We'll... Oh. Okay, we will go around here. Oh. I mean, we... Yeah, I mean, it's fitting, really. I tried to fit. I mean, there was a gap, and a Drauga probably didn't know we were there, and rather eliminated the gap. And of course, yeah, and it's just how this was always going to go when we had a solid enough car to start with. Oh, Salmon's not making it. Liam's not making it. I'm sorry, Liam, but you can't lift You cannot lift on that section. And I appreciate the car ahead was crashing as well, but you lift, you're not making it through there. So, yeah, we had to go. We barely made it because I couldn't slow down because of the crash that was going on. And, yeah, it's unfortunate for Liam and for whoever else went up there, but yeah, that's just how it goes. Oh. Now, which one is it that we want to go down? It's this way, isn't it? I think that is the preferred route. I'm hoping we can get some slipstream and help save us some time. I mean, this is a slightly faster route than the other one, but it's not going to be far. Like I'm in a hearse, we're going to lose a heap of time here. When do we change? I know we change vaguely soon. Oh. Okay, did not think about that. Maybe should have thought about that. Thought we would be going quick enough. Golden Piggy did think about that at least. Right, this has been an abysmal first lap. It really has. Come on, game. Okay, V12 Shafter. That's not bad. I also love how I saw Danger Man do the drift car check wiggle. This is what you do whenever there's a bunch of cars that often come as the drift version, and whenever you get it, the first thing you do is wiggle and see if it's a drift car, and you can tell those who have experience with the random races because you will see them do the drift car check. And yeah, the Vorschlang hammer of Danger Man there was not a drift car. I'm going to say the cars behind me probably followed us through there. Oh, okay, downside of this route is we are about to hit traffic on it of the very large variety. Thankfully, it's not actually going to quite get in our way here. We got away with that. Oh, didn't want this. It's probably it's a bit better than a drift car. I don't know if this can clear the square jump. I'm not sure it can. I'm not sure I'm going to risk it. I'm not sure I should have gone this way either. Oh. Oh, no. Bloody hell. I shouldn't have gone in there. I should have bailed from going in there when I saw Cruiser. I didn't think Cruiser would go in there because I didn't think Cruiser would want to risk that not fitting. But yeah, Cruiser did go for it, and that was unhelpful for us. We are going to get past Golden here, and that will move us up into 22nd. It's been a terrible race. We've got another shafter. I mean, I like the shafter well enough. However, yeah, it is not the fastest version of it, but it'll make us up a little bit of time. At this point in this race, we really need really fast cars if we are going to recover. Like, a shafter is just not going to make us the lap time to recover from how much we've lost already. So, yeah, we're going to need better than this. I don't know what we're chasing. It's surprisingly quick for what looks like an armoured car of some sort. But, yeah, I don't know. Salmon's gone past with a Neon. I mean, those things are fairly rapid. We'll catch up to a Sterling. Hopefully we will. Okay, Apocalypse 350Z. This is one oversteery, slidey, horrible? I don't think so. I don't think it's the easiest thing in the world to drive, but... Oh! Danger Man has fallen over with a habanero. Yeah, that's not ideal for the man of danger. We will shoot down here with the copious amounts of slipstream. I mean, most of us are all going to launch our cars down this way. We launched that a bit too hard through there. Unfortunately, this section here is a little bit... There's a couple of routes that are a little bit too fast, in that just everyone's going to take them, unless you physically miss them for whatever reason. Okay. Oh, well, me and Salmon have got exactly the same thing, and done exactly the same thing, because we were going so fast into there. Yeah, this is one of those races that is not going to go my way. I mean, I don't really know if it's... I don't think it's any quicker going this. I think we would have actually been better going out the back because we would have had to have turned less than this way. This way, in a sports car, this way is perfectly fine enough, but in something like this, you get so much understeer. We will go past... I mean, we're not as slow as the Ripley, at least. I don't know where the other... I'm going to guess Small Man must have crashed, or was that far ahead of us? I don't know. I don't know how we've ended up ahead of them. Unless they had a crash in the car park, is what I'm thinking. That would be my guess. Right. SC1. Let's go. It will make me up some ground here. I guess we are contemplating if we can get some good cars. Say we do, but a top 10 is probably the best we're looking at, barring the most obscene of laps. A top 10 is really the best we're going to get. To get that, not only do I need luck, but I most importantly need to not make any mistakes myself. I can't control the luck. I can control not crashing and binning the car on my own. Is it really worth trying? Like, there is the jump route around the back of the garage that Valentine's going for. I don't think it's worth going for that, and I certainly wasn't going to go for that with a car around me. I actually think we've gone quicker not taking it, yeah. Ooh, Niobe. This is a shame the first vehicle was so crap, because this has been a pretty good lap. I mean, this is, of course, not a HSW Niobe, I don't have one. But, yeah, this has been a very good end to this lap. So that'll be a 16th place for us. If we can keep this going into the next lap, I would be very happy. Oh, there are some crashed cars that we can round up there. Right, Niobe drop down there quite nicely. Keep going, keep going. We're up to 12th. Okay, again, the top 10. Not completely impossible now. Sentinel's not bad. Now, the real question is, can the Sentinel make the jump? The Sentinel's a real borderline car. I don't know if it can. Oh, hey, Bim. Bim's had a bad time. I don't know whether it can. Oh, Cora's race has gone wrong. Cora's down to out of the top 10. I don't trust that the Sentinel can. The Hellion's not going for it. If I was in the slipstream with the Hellion and we both went for it, maybe. I just don't trust that the Sentinel could do that. Not a stock Sentinel. Right. We are changing again. No! Game! It's so annoying when you do that. It's been a garbage race, and we just got ourselves into the top 10. And now we are not going to stay there. We just needed, well, I say a couple more good cars. A couple of decent cars, but yeah, it has really just decided to ruin our day. There's a very colourful chameleon behind us. It's going to have to be a little bit patient. I mean, it has caught us at an annoying spot because it is quite narrow here. And I'm not going to make it easy. However, at the end of the day, the chameleon is going to be fast enough to get past. Now I'm going to have to aim very carefully here. Not carefully enough. Damn it. I didn't want to have to slow down, but I had to aim for a really small gap. I didn't quite go far enough left. I didn't want to hit the wall on the left, but it would have probably been better to hit that than the tyre bundle. I mean, ultimately, I don't think it's made very much difference. There's a solid final car, but it's not a final car that's going to make not going to make up for a flatbed. Well, I did say a top 15 or whatever would have been good at one point in this race, and it looks like that's what we will get. However, could have been so much more. Oh, we got screwed by a flatbed right at the death. We may be able to get that green car. Is that Mute in a drift car? Maybe. Drift car not fancying going this route. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to try and fit the drift car through here. The Banshee's been fun on the end. Banshee's been fun at the end of this, but it will be Oh, wait, no. We got one. I thought that was the final lap. Never mind. We got one more lap around. Oh, KHFC has got stuck. Now, the Furia, this thing is pretty quick. Which way is Golden Piggy going? I was giving them a beep to let them know the fast car was approaching, although I wasn't quite close enough to be having a look for a way past. Now, I will be taking the square jump route. Don't know if Golden Piggy is going to do it. They are not. We have ran in there. Oh, we had to have a big lift on the way in, but we will jump across quite nicely. Oh, no. I'm not going to fit through that. That's the only option I can do. I was hoping I was going to jump clear of it, but typical. And now we've got beached. It doesn't actually move. Just this race. We had a a solid car. It's just the game. All it wants to do is screw you over, or screw me over in this race. It's so frustrating. Just no. Like that big truck is actually not bad, as well. It just so happens to be that I went down the narrow section when I had a big truck. Yeah, that is the way it goes. All too often, really, with these random races at the moment. Oh, we will take a jump across there. Danger Man has got the 722. It is the battle for 15th place. Oh, we have a rocket car, though. Well, it's got a bit too late. I've got a rocket car and Danger Man has a drift car. Oh, we have a rocket car. We have a smokescreen rocket car. That's always helpful. I can't really see where I'm going with a rocket car. So this is fun. Me and Salmon have got. I really cannot see what I'm doing here. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I mean, we have come out of this, and we're gonna finish 12th. The Toreador saving us a bit there at the end, quite a lot at the end actually. The smoke made that horrible to drive, so much more difficult than it should have been. Not quite sure why it got stuck on there, unfortunately, but it did. Gleska takes victory from Cat. Liam is third ahead of Fred, then Doyle, Brady, Longbow, Stinty, Mute and Shadow rounding out the top 10. We recovered to 12th at the end. The game really did not want us to have any, chance of recovery in that. Every time we started to, we then got a big truck. But there we go. Alex G, thank you very much for the super chat. It is much appreciated. Sean Mander, thank you for the bits. Saying Chi-Chi. Also Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying I'm third end of lap 3 and get Cruiser, the bicycle, Benson and Romeo Hurst to end up 23rd. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. That will do it. Yeah, you had kind of the reverse of a lot of my races, with a good start and a terrible end. That was pretty unfortunate actually for Cora because they were right up at the front. I had a hearse at some point during that as well. It's terrible. Funnily enough, the hearse is really slow. Which is the other one? Because there's the Romero hearse and there's the other one. I forgot what it's called. Lurcher? That one's not too bad. It's not good, but it's not too bad. Bim, thank you for the bits. Saying I might have been looking back as I went through the car park and hit a pole, but thank you for capturing it on camera. Yeah, that is. That does happen. It does happen sometimes. Sometimes the camera catches you doing silly mistakes. Unfortunately, it catches all of mine and only captures some of everyone else's. But yeah, that is the way that it goes. Joshua, thank you for the super chat. saying I got given a bin lorry and a drift car on lap 1 and never recovered. That's a bad first lap. That's one of those first laps that you could recover from that if the game gave you everything good afterwards. Like, it is possible to recover from that, but it requires a lot of luck. You can't have any more average stuff. Yeah, that's always a horrible one. Mikey Chaos, thank you for the resubscription for the 19th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. At the same time, to try and find out what you did to displease the GTA random car gods, and not the ceremony is needed to rectify the issue. Yeah, very much so. Do need to do that one at some point. I need to find what ritual and everything that that I need to try and appease the gods of GTA 5. Because yeah, we've had one all right random race. Ooh, I'm not sure that's what I don't even know what this is. Oh, the Riata. And the Riata's actually not that bad. It's quicker than you think. It's not great, and I'm probably not going to be able to take the jump, but it's going to be alright. Oh, Formula 1 cars had an issue immediately. Yeah, I'm going to see where people go on this first one, and no one's going this way, so yeah, I'm going to go over here entirely to just avoid the other cars. My goal is, and my theory here is, it'll be quieter, and we will be less likely to be involved in shenanigans. Drake clipped a bush. Gliska will be taking the jump, as I would imagine the Cyclone and the Supra. Although, they're going to make contact. The jump part is going to be quite busy. Oh! They almost rolled a Riata. I mean, they've all made it through there. But yeah, that was a bit closer than I would have liked, if I'm being honest. But there we have it. None of them have really come out of that section there very well. Oh, Doyle's has got a mighty shove from a Wagner. We've got so much slipstream down there, and have ended up kept in second. The Zentorno, is it? Stinty's decided to go that way, which is a choice. No one's got. I was expecting to have cars go this way that I could slipstream with, but no one's gone this way. Well, some have further back, which has not helped me particularly. I mean, we're not going to be as fast as a Zentorno or something, but you know, we've come out of this. The June FAV has done fairly well for me, if I'm honest. As you know, some race cars are now catching up. Oh, my turn to have a race car. Although there is a Formula 1 car ahead of us. Shadow has also got a Krieger. Stinty has a police pre. That is what is needed to police this race. The pre is the way to go. So the Formula 1 car is actually not very good at this track because it lacks top end, whereas I do not lack top end whatsoever with this. We are all going to try and fit down here. Yeah, I appreciate... Well, I think it's the IndyCar, actually. You're going to be in a hurry, but I had to check up because the cars ahead were checking up. I've carried great speed through here. The People Carrier has got a curb boost, and I presume it, well, it's a modded one, is going there. That truck is not making turn 1. I could tell you that from... I can tell you that from the approach. From IndyCar to a mule is only going to end one way, and that is with a big crash. Right, Cat leads the way. I'm not going to be taking the jump. I don't trust that this car can make it. If I don't trust a Sentinel, an Oracle is certainly not making it. I don't think Cat will go for it either. I'm not sure they would trust, especially not being slowed down by catch-up. I don't think they would trust that car to make the jump. They have gone for it, so we will see if they do. Oh, they have made it. Okay. Now, I'm surprised, but fair enough. Had I got some slipstream, I might have tried it. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not good, is it? The Moonbeam. It's just going to bounce. Well, we'll try and bounce it around on the curbs. Again, we've got a fairly big gap back to anybody that's around. Whoa. That's some oversteer for us. Oh yeah, I've got no... Oh, no slipstream that we can really use. We might still end up relatively good position by the end of this, just because we had a decent gap. But we are definitely not going to be still in third. We will try and give space. I don't want cars sort of firing us out of the way as they are coming past. We've got to aim for... That was the gap I was aiming for with the truck. So a really narrow gap to aim for. We made it work this time with the moonbeam as we climb up the hill. Okay, my Banshee. And Longbow has a journey. That's not ideal, really. Now, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to be able to catch Cat, of course. They're long gone at the moment. Unless they get... Well, I say unless they get... The hope is to catch them, they're going to have something terrible, like a BMX or a journey or, you know, anything like that. Bim is going to fire the Hot Ring Saber into this. I wanted to try and get past, but we were carrying a lot of pace, but it wasn't really going to be the space. Is that Cat? Okay, Cat's not had a good end to this lap. So Cat's lead, yeah, okay, it was an armoured Boxville, has come down drastically. Ooh, okay. Valira for me. Right, so Cat's lead has lasted not very long, and me and Bim, I think it's Bim's going to go flying past. We will stay out here. Don't know if the free crawler's going to follow us. Car park's not really somewhere you're going to be overtaking. You're much better off. You might get a pass down here. I don't know, Bim may not even bother. We'll see, because we want to go... Oh, there we go, the GP1 has got a... Oh, okay, I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised to see the GP1 go that way. I guess there is the inherent risk that this change here could give you something terrible and get stuck like I did with the truck. Why? Oh, this is... It's the worst place to get a cloud of smoke. I just had to guess. I just had to guess going through. There's Bim somewhere. Oh, Bim's on a bike. Right, okay. I can't see my car. I cannot see anything. I don't know where the walls... I don't know where is going to make contact with the wall, but... The Coquette's one of the worst clouds of smoke I've had to drive. Because really no bits of the car show at all in this. It is complete guesswork as to what I've got to do with this car. I'm glad that made the jump. It's been an interesting little battle with Bim. It would be much more fun if I could have seen the damn car. It's been an interesting battle. Please go away, smoke. Oh, what I might have done is made it really difficult for Bim to see where they were going when they changed. It might have got screwed by the checkpoint teleporting. They were admittedly in something pretty bad, but yeah. We are in something okay, but we've not got a particularly big lead. The June FAV is an alright vehicle, as we proved earlier, relatively fast in a way, but it's not going to hold on to a lead for very long. At least it will be flat out through here, which is fine. We will hop down from this part. You can definitely feel the catch-up slowing this down. If it's a supercar, it doesn't hurt so much, but it definitely hurts with this. That is going to be Salmon, who is catching pretty quickly. Right, 2 laps remain. Taipan. We are going to get to have a go with the Taipan. Fantastic. Okay, Salmon's got the Visaries, has got the Slipstream with it, and will come flying past. That's fine. We will... Oh, we're going to gamble. We're going to gamble that we're going quick enough to make that work, and we did. Ooh, ran a little bit wide through there, although by the looks of it, Salmon went even wider. Will this... I mean, I'm going to work on the assumption that this being slowed down by catch-up should still make this jump, which it does, not by as much as you would want, particularly. Raptor! I mean, it will at least fit through here. It's not great, but it's also not the worst thing you could get. We will get a bit airborne through that section. So, our Cat is back into second. Stinty is involved in the fight. They will, depending on what car they've got, they may well catch me by the end of this lap, certainly by the end of the race. It is possible. I missed the Taipan. I would like it back. Now my concern with this is this going to jump far enough? when we leave the ramp here. I'm genuinely not sure. I'm a little bit scared that it's not going to, but we're going to try it. Oh, it was so close to making it. Stinty was going to overtake us regardless, but we've lost a little bit of time that I would rather we hadn't have done. Okay, 190Z. Oh, it's better than what Stinty's got. Stinty's got the flatbed. Stinty has got to the lead and then immediately got flatbedded. We will, so not do anything stupid, but we'll have no real problems passing that. We will go to the lead, and Stinty will have probably more difficulties taking the line that I'm going to take. I think the flatbed will fit. You just won't be able to hit it at particularly high speeds here. So yeah, we will fire the 190 through this section. Okay, we have just got 3 more changes. So that's what we're hoping for. It's what we're asking for here, game. 3 more relatively kind changes. Brioso RA. It's not going to be as good as that. So, Liam has got the... I've forgotten what it's called. The Ferrari FF thing. Well, okay, I've got no speed. I'm not convinced this is going to make the jump. Like, I'm genuinely not convinced this will do it. It's really just not got any speed. All the speed seems to have gone away from it. Although, you see, now... Oh, no. Okay, well... I'm going to have to reset, because otherwise I will be screwed up. God damn it. So, I wasn't convinced it was going to have the speed to make it. We got slipstream, I forgot to carry the momentum. I apologise, Shadow. The Brioso did not have... It had the speed, did not have the grip to go with it. Had to reset because we're going to get stuck missing the gel, and never mind. Doesn't matter. In fact, in some ways, I'm kind of glad we crashed the Brioso. Would have been worse battling for the lead and got a cement mixer than how... Yeah, then... What does it matter, unfortunately? Well, we had a good battle for the lead for a while. Unfortunately, it is too... I say too late for us now. God damn it. Actually, Stinty just got past us. What happened to Stinty? Oh, Stinty had the flatbed, that was it. Wonder if we can do the very narrow little jump. Oh, there are cars behind us. Hello. I'm aiming for a really specific angle. We've got it right this time and actually carried some decent speed with it. Wow, we're going to fall outside the top 10. That's how bad it is. We're going to need a rocket car to get anything from this. Not that. We've got a crap car, is what we've got here. Not a rocket car. Yeah, I mean, the terrible final 2 selections has rather... I say mitigated. I don't know how. You can argue it doesn't matter where you are, but yeah, the final 2 selections have been so bad that if we had not crashed the Brioso, we wouldn't have got much higher. Really, that's how bad it has been. It's a shame. We were in the battle for the lead for so long. We were enjoying the fight at the front, but unfortunately, at the end of the race, it is going to be a 12th place for us. And that will be that, sadly. Alas, it is how it goes. It is how it goes sometimes. Cruiser has found another flower bed to crash in. Yeah. Salmon took victory. Liam was a bit unlucky as well. Got to the... I presume Liam got something bad at the end on that one. Because, yeah, Liam was at the front in the fairway. Salmon... I don't know where Salmon was going on to that final lap. I hadn't really seen them about. Cat will be 3rd. Then it'll be Mute, Bim, Nitro, Gliska, Ewan, Stinty, and Danger Man, rounding out the final the top 10. Bim, thank you very much for the bits. Saying after getting 3 vehicles that wouldn't fit through the pylon in the first race, I gave up with the square jump. And it wasn't you, the transport checkpoint just chucked my mule into next week. Yeah, they do that sometimes, unfortunately. Every so often, the transport checkpoints just launch the vehicle to the side. I'm glad the smoke screen didn't cause it. Even if that was horrible to drive. But yeah, like the square route, the jump is a danger. It is a faster route, a fair bit faster route. But there are hazards. There are hazards to it. And yeah, that is unfortunately is one of them that can happen. Charmander, thank you for the bits. Say for the worst cloud of smoke to drive. Yeah, I'd imagine a bike would be bad to drive with a cloud of smoke, but at least you've got more margin for error. The Coquette's about the biggest car that with very little margin for error in some of the narrow bits. But yeah, it's a weird bug, and it's a weird that I've got it twice in 2 races there. Golden Piggy, thank you for the bits. Saying I'm happy to announce that after getting into the mule from the F1 car, I got stuck under the bridge immediately. I then put 2 more trucks under there for good measure. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Whatsoever, that one. Salmon, thank you very much for the resubscription. The 50th month. A big broadcast salute to you, or in my case, a donut salute to you. I think I did a thing. I was 5th starting lap 5, but super lucky with 2nd and 3rd vehicles. Yeah, if you're close to the fight, and the field's relatively compact, a couple of good cars really can help and can make the difference on the final lap. Yeah, but there we go. Unfortunately, I guess that race was extra long or something. We ran out of time anyway. This evening there's not going to be sumo because we don't have any time for it. But I do hope you have enjoyed some GTA 5 stuff. We've learnt that planes do not like me whatsoever. Planes don't like me. We still are rather unlucky at times, a lot of the time in this. Some fun racing along the way, though. Some close racing, some exciting racing, nevertheless. But yeah, that is going to be it from me for this evening. I will be back streaming on Wednesday. The continuing RimWorld adventures are going to be, continuing. We will be playing some more of that. I do recommend stopping by. I know it's not racing, that's what most of you watch my stuff for, but I cannot recommend RimWorld enough. It is great fun, and all sorts of bizarre adventures will take place on that. But before we do go, Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. We can have a donut for you as well. It is much appreciated. And of course, thank you all very much for watching, for spending your evening here. A very big thank you to everyone who's donated, who has subscribed throughout the evening. I think I read everything. I do apologise if I missed anything along the way. That, though, shall be it from me. Until next time, a goodbye.